will be streaming live shortly.
Oh, we are.
On
I
like what?
It'll take a moment to go
Thousands of platforms.
Yes. As you see our system here, we are in the process of going global. Everything now
Twitch,
shows online.
Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Africa TV, Periscope, which is what?
Yeah.
Twitter Live. What else?
Oh, that's why, because that's on there. All right.
Vaughn Live. D Live. Are we on D Live?
We are on D Live.
I did not know that.
And I gotta figure out.
I don't have anything funny to go with.
Wing it. Oh, you don't have anything preloaded funny?
No, I completely forgot.
I can't work in these conditions.
Can you tell
Somebody
a joke?
call my agent.
Well, give me a second here.
Yeah, play the song.
Let's play the song out. It's got a few minutes. Might be able to dig something out of my ass.
Oh, an ass napkin?
Oops. Somebody got a baggie I can ziplock this in?
He's trying to nipple clamp. Stay away from me.
Alright, jump start. Or somewhere besides here. Get your beers ready.
Oh, you want me to mute this?
Nope.
Okay. Then stop breathing through your nose. No, the whistling. Yeah, that's right out of your nose.
Not out of my nose.
Got it.
Take my name. Take my name.
You don't know your name?
I put it here for remind me. Quick peekaboo. Ready? 1, 2.
But take me back home to Boston. Back where I know where I
Are we on? Are we on? Is this thing working? I don't see. I didn't get a notification.
Ma! Where's the meatloaf?
I need a drink. Well, it is my Friday.
take me home. Take me home to Boston.
I'm sorry, are they sipping too loudly?
I hate people who chew and slurp in microphones.
Who's slurping a good beverage?
My advice to you, start drinking heavily.
Yes.
Following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Coming to you live from Studio 5, high atop the Meadowbrook Building in Metro West, Massachusetts. It's the Wicked Pissah Show.
Good evening. It is 8:15 in the p.m. on the 27th of April, 2021. That's in case I just have this little thing now. 2022.
Over enunciating, would they call that?
No, it's just a little button right here. 2021.
Oh, boy.
I didn't see your mouth move.
Yeah, see, there you go. That's good. Welcome to the Wicked Pissah Show, show number 187. That's right, pew pew, bitch. I'm Bishop Byron,
I'm bumping.
I'm Patty Cakes.
and
Hello.
we're hopefully going to have some interesting topics. Maybe
Ooh.
play some good music.
I got a topic.
Oh, great! You're going to start off
A
with
couple
some-
weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
A few weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
I had this like 5 or 6 inch hair on my ass.
What?
Yeah, I pulled out the hair. Right? It was like I had a hair that long was growing on my ass.
I told you were a hairy fuck.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm laying in bed and just rubbing my ass, right? And just like,
Oh, he's
and
rubbing his ass.
Well,
What
you
the
were
hell am
there.
I? Am I not doing my job?
You weren't there
Jesus Christ.
to find it. And just be
whatever.
glad you
But
didn't
whatever.
find it, because can you imagine what she would have
would've-
done?
I would have taken it out with my teeth.
No, she would have lit it on
what-
No, she would have lit it on fire.
No, I would have taken it out with my teeth.
and,
would've been-
right, probably.
it
She
would've
would've- she's fun like that.
It would have been the bump of no, it would have been the bump of fuse.
Oh my God. But you know what, though? I wouldn't take it out with my teeth because you'd be so clenched up, freaked out that I'm going to do something else.
Probably correct. Probably correct.
You'll have like, man, you can bounce a quarter off that ass. Sorry.
Hold on a second.
How do you respond to that type of comment?
Here we go.
You've done it again.
So what's going on with the hair on your ass? Why do we need to know this? Why
I
do
don't
we
know.
have to-
Just something came to mind. And
Did you save it?
was
it-
Can
I-
we frame it?
Was it precancerous?
I pulled it out. Like at first, I'm thinking it was one of one of her head hairs or whatever on the bed, whatever, right? Because it's like the way I grab it, and so I pull it, comes out of me, right? And I'm, oh, ow, right? That was fucking 5-6 inch long fucking hair out of my ass, and I'm like, oh, I mean, that was growing. I mean, I pulled
Did it have
the
roots?
out.
Yeah, I was gonna say it must have had roots if it
Oh,
hurt.
it had roots, and like I'm like, ow.
You know, in a couple
So
more
I'm
years,
just
you're going to
wondering-
want to have replanted that root right in your head.
Oh my God.
So I'm wondering how I can get that long of a hair on my ass.
And not notice?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because you've got your hand on your ass that often that you know.
yes.
No, I do not. I really,
No.
I'm not a butt toucher.
It's more on my ass.
Yeah, she's the one usually pursuing me.
And you're just sitting there scratching your ass.
Typically.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Would you look at the size? Look. Now, did you snap a photo of it for the viewers?
No, I should have. Huh?
Yeah, you should have.
Next time I will. I'm sorry.
Just a little cheek and a lot of hair.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just play that thing like a bass. Boom,
Oh, little,
Oh, I missed it.
bongada 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 bongada.
That reminds me of your
Really?
former co-host. No, what is that? Bucketa?
oh, jeez.
Right? Am I right?
Bucketa. You know that
A trademark statement right
when
there.
when that happened, there was. I mean, it was. I believe that was, other than the first episode, that was the first section of the show that had ever had that much dead air, because both Bumpa and I were just like,
I can't believe you just say that.
we're going
But,
to hell.
yeah.
They're gonna pick at us. They're gonna find us. They're gonna. And I thought about hiding and.
Yeah, we'll erase the show. We're screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
But
were
it
some
worked.
funny shows, though.
So I'm sorry. I just wanted to bring up my 5-inch hair. Just something I thought of while you're bringing up topics, and that was the first topic came to mind. Well, gee, I had a hair on my ass the other day.
His ass hair is that's what he thinks of you.
More like a
people.
hair
His
across your ass.
hairy ass. He thinks of his hairy ass first before he thinks of the viewers and listeners.
Congratulations. That's for everybody. I don't know. There we go. Yay!
Hello, who is that? Who's saying hello to us?
Oh, that's me saying hi, all.
Oh,
Yeah, he
Jesus Christ! I'm like, we got a fan.
let's check the chat room.
I don't know.
Hello.
They could be. I
Hello.
don't have that other window
No,
open
no.
yet.
Okay.
So, relax.
So what? You need more than 2 monitors?
He needs 17.
Yeah, I'd like to have a couple more, but maybe not in the future.
So
Kayla checking in. Kayla Sampson.
hey,
Hey.
how are you?
She's been like, she kind of resurfaced on Facebook. I'm so excited
Yeah, yeah.
to see her, like, post some different pictures of herself. And I think it's like her niece or nephew. I'm not sure. But it's been good seeing her back out and about again.
Yes.
I miss our whole comedy series.
Yeah, I mean,
That was a great show we had
out,
the other night, though.
helping out Serenity with Tick Chick Comedy. That was a lot of fun. It brought back, and you know what? It was far more relaxed because I could actually listen to the comics and enjoy it, and without like adjusting volume and without, hoping to God that nobody's going to touch something, that you weren't going to unplug something randomly because you want to plug your phone in.
What, are at Charlie Bravo's?
Yeah, or you
anywhere.
wouldn't walk by and turn the place into a septic
Stop.
tank.
You know what? I knew the second I said that, you'd flip the switch on me.
Fire in the
Mr.
hole.
Hungover, super happy guy.
I didn't have a
I'm
drop.
going to give it back to you.
I didn't have a drop to drink that night, and the reason why, I was still drunk from the previous night.
Yeah, you were so fun.
But it was painful drunk. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Kayla's saying she was recently in quarantine. Oh boy.
Oh, wow. Did not know that.
Well,
Like real quarantine or like Facebook quarantine? Because like most of my friends are in Facebook quarantine right now.
yeah, a lot of people getting PP slaps
Yeah.
by Facebook.
So going back a step, we were just talking about comedy and stuff like that and being at the Thick Chick comedy show Serenity. She is featured in this week's edition of Worcester Magazine for all the
I
help
read
she
it.
was
It was
doing.
a good article. They quoted her directly.
Yep.
Said, when she says you get some balls to go up there, and they printed that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
That's
good
pretty
job.
good.
Good job, Redman.
But yeah,
Kayla's confirming that she was in Facebook quarantine.
Oh.
Dave Hernandez says he's the only one there. He's the only one on YouTube right now. David, there's other people.
Which thank you, David, for joining us on YouTube.
Yep,
That's definitely something that we're trying to
Sorry.
expand a little bit upon, where we're available on so many different platforms.
Yeah, we use Restream, so we're on multiple platforms. But
so we have our chief ADD. Actually, he's got high definition ADD, so that's HD ADD
Who?
over here. Bumpa.
Yeah.
Trying to read all of the fucking messages on the
I
machine.
constantly though. Then
You only
Well,
have
that's his
one
job. He's the
computer,
engineer
though.
guy.
You only have. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, I'm the one with the magic. I can make you sound like Mickey fucking Mouse over there, you know? And,
You know what? You're a great combo.
oh, he's something.
And I'm your cheerleader. Go, Byron, go, Papa, go, Byron, go, Papa.
Great. Good moly.
She did.
all right, now,
She
right
did
now,
that
no, this
a
is
few days
his-
ago.
Okay, I
you
can
get it. Whack, slap.
For those
like-
of you out there, I know him very well, and it's a translation of what he just said a couple of seconds ago. I could see him envisioning her in a cheerleading
Yes.
outfit going, go,
Yes.
Bumpa, go,
Yes.
go, go, oh, Bumpa.
Yes.
Oh, Bumpa.
It happens a lot during the day,
Yeah.
during just normal conversation.
That's just awful.
Like, buddy.
you know, she's good. She's a good sport. I mean, she, you know, what's the word? She kind of not cheered me on, but kind of like, you know, a jockey, a jockey riding a horse. You know, slap, slap. You know, she was doing
Get
did
in
that
there.
recently. Yeah, come on, get it. And she slapped my ass. Get it. Come
All
on,
right,
get it.
TMI.
Oh, TMI. Oh my God. Please stop recording us in the bedroom. Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Patty, now come on.
I'm blushing. It's a little warm in here.
So Kayla,
Very, very warm in here.
A little bit warm.
Is it very, very warm? in here?
Kayla, what was the grounds for your Facebook quarantine? What
Did
kind
you
of
say
post?
something that the woke mob didn't like, or that offended somebody's delicateness?
Did you guys?
Because that's what we're here to do: is offend delicacies and delicateness. Delicacies is what I
Ooh,
ate.
dime store delicacies.
That's going to start up again.
Ooh, I got a
Just as soon as I get some more Pepto Bismol. What do you got there?
little peanuts.
Look at that.
Isn't that cute?
And they're not out of date code. I'm impressed.
Even though you can have them.
oh,
I bought
nice.
a whole box of like 100 of them at Ocean State Job Lot.
Oh, and you
Well,
didn't
because
get
they're
like
keto.
a can of bologna or
I got probably keto shakes if I know me, right?
Hold
Then
on.
I probably bought keto bombs and keto everything, right?
Yep.
that could be. I mean, that keto stuff could be like dollar store delicacy, right?
No, it's good.
Oh, I might be able to find something.
It could be. It's too expensive. I'm not sharing.
Pork rinds, right?
Oh, those are good though.
They are good. The best is salt and pepper.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't like the little areas that get folded under and they get really hard.
Oh,
See, you're like chewing
yeah.
away and all of a sudden you're like, because I got delicate teeth.
I hate that
Oh,
too.
my
You only
God.
get pull the balls. Oh, you mean the foot? All right, never mind. When to fold up, I got to pull. You know, make an adjustment.
of stupid.
What, you stepping on your balls?
That happens sometimes. You got to squish.
Oh, damn.
I told you about the Mexican toilet seat, right? Remember that one?
No.
Yeah, I went to Mexico and I sat in a toilet seat and it shattered in like 5 pieces. Talk about cheap Mexican shit, right?
It was probably Chinese.
I was in Mexico, right? And I was at taking a tour of a tequila factory,
Oh,
right?
Muy bien.
And yeah,
Sí.
but I had to go to the bathroom. Very nice bathroom.
Sí.
But the toilet seat was made of the cheapest plastic possible, right? I mean, like,
Que lástima.
yeah. So I'm like,
Did you have to poop?
Yeah, I gotta poop bad. I had something Mexican earlier, right? So I'm like, shit.
Yeah, malaria.
Right? So I'm like, I get in the bathroom, boom. And of course, I make the mistake by just fucking flopping onto the seat, right? To free fall onto the seat. Boom. Now, this is a combination of things happen
And you
here.
gotta make it through
Watching,
it.
no, wait.
If you people notice, a combination of things always happens when something he's going to say is going to be
Actually,
amusing.
it didn't happen when I first went on it. I sat down, no problem, all right? I made, I'm like, I made an adjustment or whatever. I'm just going to leave it. I'm trying to, I'm trying not to get too descriptive. I make this slight adjustment.
What?
I make an adjustment. I move myself around a bit, all right? Because mind you, all right, Mexicans,
His ass cheeks are getting numb.
most Mexicans
Oh,
are
that's
little
called
people.
numb bum. By the way.
Most Mexicans are little people. They're like 5 feet tall down there,
Okay.
So
And you're
you
like,
know,
what, 6'2"
So
or
the
something like that?
toilet bowl is like yay big anyway, right? It's like no bigger than a coffee fucking can, right?
So like you're like moving.
yeah, I'm trying to make sure I get it into the
Hold on
bowl.
a second. Hold on. I know exactly where this is going. Let's see. Hang on.
Oh, so as I'm adjusting myself, I fix it, get into a different position, right? I just move and then snap, right? Yeah, snap. The seat shatters, like I said, into 5 or 6 different pieces.
Okay. Ready?
What do you got?
So I am.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Jesus. Ah,
Now picture this. World War II bombing mission.
good enough. Yeah.
The bombardier here. The bombardier.
Pilot the bombardier, pilot the bombardier.
Bumper here.
We're coming up on the target. Can you angle the
Oh no!
load for the drop zone?
Oh no! Ah!
Working on it right now, boss.
Pilot the bombardier, get ready.
Oh, my God.
Doors open, pants down.
Oh, my God. Oh, you asshole.
I know. I'm awful. I'm trying to.
And the phone rings.
In
What are you
addition,
doing? I'm on the toilet.
in addition to the toilet seat shattering a million pieces, 5, 6 pieces, right? Somehow during my little shuffle,
Oh well.
my ball sack got pinched under the seat. Oh, that fucking hurt, right? So, snap, and I'm like, my ball sack's pinched underneath.
Are you still shitting during this whole time?
Oh yeah, I was mid shit and all this, right? And oh fuck, I jump up, right? I jump up, fucking the toilet
Clench.
seat falls on the floor, right? And I'm like, I'm holding my nuts.
Sounds
I'm
like a
holding
good
my
time.
nuts. I'm like, fuck.
Well, the way that
But-
I've been told that your nuts
Did that
hang.
ruin your day?
All you got to do is
Yeah.
cool them off by dipping them in the turtlet.
Oh, the
You'd be
doo-doo jar.
okay.
But
That'll
that,
do.
Oh my.
yeah. So Mexican toilet seats are cheap.
You ever
Yeah.
had a wood toilet seat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I
You
love
ever get a cracked wood
Oh,
toilet seat? from-
pincher.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, when I was a kid, his parents didn't spend much on the in the toilet facilities department, and I remember I sat down and it was like, and this is back when I could go outside of the safety zone, as I like to call
Yes.
it. So let's see, outside of the bidet zone.
Oh yes, pre-bidet.
Yeah, pre-bidet. You know, that's when you just wiped your ass and you didn't care.
Now you have to bring your squirt
Now
bottle.
I'm fresh
Yeah.
and clean, and yeah.
Back when you knew how to wipe properly.
Listen, most of the world still uses a bowl of water in their left hand, and the bowl of water isn't to pour it down between your legs. That's the. So you
You know what? That's the best way to get it clean. You get in there.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to have to apologize, and actually, I'm going to read our disclaimer.
Oh God, help me.
Hey, Mark Harris checking in. Hey, you crazy bastards. Hope all is well and you guys are safe. Hey, Mark. Hope you're doing well too, man.
Hey, Congrats on the new job.
Yeah, keeping the 2 gigs busy.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 jobs, huh?
Well, radio. Morning and night.
He got like a morning gig.
Morning gigs, I don't think I'd like.
No?
Unless I could do it.
Well, you don't like morning people.
No, I mean, I would have to be up from the previous night.
That might make a really good show.
I mean,
There you go.
just like,
We call it the hangover show.
all right, everybody, coming off. It would be like Dr.
We're just
Johnny,
hungover.
Dr. Johnny Fever when he was hungover. All right, everybody, I'm going to play 11 songs in a row without interruption.
They would have a nap.
Dead air for half an
Oh,
hour.
shit. Yeah, that's what I'd be really afraid of.
Oh, that'll be
But morning shows a little bit. You could do it. I know you could. Because you couldn't stay
Yeah,
up. You
if I
could
was
work your
doing
11 to 7.
cocaine.
No. You go.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing, everybody? The weather's tonight's going to be 43 degrees in the big city, and no, I don't know about
Oh,
that.
be more like, good morning, welcome to the hungover show.
No, I mean,
I don't know what it's called, but that's what we call it today.
I'd be like every school principal. Good morning, students. It's time
Don't
to
do this.
start class. Put down the pencils. Stop throwing stuff. Be good to each other.
Peace,
Mark.
brother.
Say thanks. It's so much fun loving the morning gig.
That's awesome.
Some people are morning people.
Oh, so we
More
didn't
so
say
than
what we
others.
were drinking tonight.
Yeah. So what you got?
Yeah, it's almost empty, so I got to get another. Tonight's drink of choice is Blue Moon Light Sky.
Is that your first one?
Citrus
Of the
wheat
day?
brewed with tangerine peel.
Pussy
3.6 carbs. So that means I got to drink
Pussy
5
juice.
times as
Pussy
much.
juice.
Well, listen to you. You're over there drinking everything on the side of my can has numbers. Yours 0, 0, 0,
Perfect.
0,
Oh,
0.
no. This one's got some. This one, Night Shift Brewing, 8%. Harder seltzer. Hoot louder.
Oh yeah, whoa! You're tipping
Sorry.
it like, and there's
I know I
lots of
couldn't see.
confusion.
I'm sorry. Berry Blast. So you gotta try this.
Berry blast.
Berry Blast. And this has this has carbs in it.
Hold the can up.
I will when I'm
Yeah,
done
I know.
pouring.
That's okay.
I'll pour half. Oh, okay. So right here.
Is there a little bit left in there? Or?
Hoot louder. All right.
There you go. Try that.
And I got me a can of Joe. It would be perfect
Now,
for
this
Joe
is-
80s.
You know what this smells like? Flintstones, the purple vitamin.
Oh man, I love those things.
Let's see if it tastes.
How do you get that descriptive?
I quit smoking. And
You're still
actually,
vaping.
yeah, but there's no taste in that. It's not like smoking deadened for decades.
What do you think?
I would drink that.
Yep.
Let me get a picture of that before the night is out. And
3 carbs, no fat. That's it. Just 10 milligrams.
okay, I'm starting to feel.
If beer has fat, though, I'd be concerned. I mean, all right,
does.
does beer have fat?
Oh,
What
lots,
beer
yeah.
has fat?
Oh, yeah.
All
It's
alcohol.
carbs.
All alcohol.
Like carbs, yeah. But
turns
I'm like,
into,
you get grams of fat in there.
Yeah,
and
you
then-
can have whiskey without a sugary addition. You can have vodka. I think you can have. I don't know if you can have tequila.
I'd get a glass of whiskey and light it on fire. What do you think? Like,
Can I
burn it
light
as
the
a
hairs off your
candlelight
ass on
torch.
fire?
all right, so that typically, in my experience, goes very badly. There
Yeah.
used to be
In your
this
experience, explain your experience.
Stuff, well, there used to be this stuff called Bacardi
151.
151. They don't manufacture it anymore. Why?
sure?
Because too many stupid assholes like me would light it on fire. That shit is highly flammable, and that's rum. Can you imagine what you could do with vodka? I mean, I just watched Saving Private Ryan, and these guys making the Molotov cocktails. I'm like, I'm gonna
Well,
try that out
Well, you
sometime.
ever watch those performers, spit out the alcohol, blow fire? I've always pictured myself somehow spitting all over myself and lighting myself on fire.
Surprise,
You know.
motherfucker.
I'm just, surprise, motherfucker. That would be a surprise, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, topic that Patty had. Can I bring it up, Patty?
Which one?
COVID, the phases and stuff. Here in Massachusetts are reopening slowly, right?
Yes. Did you
yeah,
find that? Did you find that?
I didn't get the
stuff?
details, no, but I
That's why I
saw.
was trying to get my phone open.
Is it August 1st or something
Right.
like that?
It's like our old governor,
There you go. All right.
Our
So
old
this-
governor there
this will
scared the
brief.
crap out of everybody, and they still think COVID is waiting around the corner after 9:30 p.m. and if you have some alcohol in your hand. So I noticed bars clear out quick.
The big thing is May 10th, right there. Is
What does that mean? It's
Read-
topless day in the
You can
bars?
read it.
May 10th? Well,
This is a very abbreviated.
yeah, April 30th. Mask orders are relaxed outdoor settings. So, people that went to some places outdoors, blah blah blah, to wear a mask, blah blah blah. You don't have to wear a mask
Now
anymore.
that's abbreviated.
As of April 30th. Yeah, so in 3 days. May 10th, large outdoor events, amusement park activity can resume. May 29th.
Oh yeah. So wait, I'm not sure.
I was like,
Oh yeah, go to
And
May
then
20th.
May 29th, select gathering and restaurant restrictions to lift, which I would guess would be the
You can have
capacity.
250 people outside. So
Yeah.
you could have a yard, a party
yeah, I
at
know
your mom's
that.
house.
Somebody messaged me earlier. Yeah, so
Nice. Okay.
then August 1st, business COVID-19 restrictions to lift, outdoor mask order remains. That makes no sense, but
Again, you're reading an abbreviated version. I
right,
found.
but
But
no,
the
but
real
I'm
thing, it
sure
really gets
I'm
in
sure
depth.
that's the way it's actually
No,
done.
it gets a little bit more descriptive.
yeah, but it's weird because it says April 30th, the mask order, outdoor mask orders relax, and then in August,
Relax to what? You don't have to wear a shirt. You can let your balls
It's
hang
relaxed
out.
until
I mean,
you're in close proximity. Some places, like just walking. Where did we go that we had to wear a mask?
Was it Western
Barrington.
Mass?
Great Barrington.
Yeah.
Great Barrington. A certain
well,
section.
they're the great woke people.
Well,
so.
yeah, trust me, we know. But in Great Barrington, certain section of it that where all the shops are, right on Main Street, it's marked as mask zone.
Well,
Yeah.
if there are like
Right before
hundreds
the,
of people in there,
So right when you get to points where you may obviously you're gonna pass people, they require a mask. It's relaxed outside of that. So that's kind of what the relaxing there.
What did the crosswalk look like?
Oh, the rainbows. Yeah, it's all rainbows, BLM, and all that good stuff.
so like I just threw out a hashtag on Spreaker.com, hashtag Pompsie, POMPSIE. If you watch YouTube at all, Pompsie is this new thing about he goes to casinos and he's been documenting the openings, the slow openings of Vegas again. And I got to tell you, Vegas not quite is as open as it could be. One day he went to Circus Circus. Did
I didn't go to. I've never been to.
I've never
Circus,
been either.
Stratosphere.
The thing is, I want to go to Circus Circus.
Oh my God!
We were talking about that earlier.
I brought it up today.
We cannot get a standard room though. Those look like absolute ass. They're filthy. They're Pompsie did an impromptu. He didn't tell anybody. He just showed up and he did this pretty.
Sorry, I was trying to stick something on. It was a bad idea.
Yeah, very bad idea.
Yes.
Especially with those clips. You know those clips explode.
No, these weren't the other ones. These are different ones.
No, those would explode in the middle of a show.
Yeah, no, that's this one. I have that.
Oh, good. Yeah, so
Oh,
get
I
that
see
one.
what he's trying to do. He was trying to clip on his.
Yeah. Leave me alone.
When in the meantime,
I support the
he doesn't
police.
understand that
Look at
they're
that.
magnetic, you dimwit.
Look at.
They'll stick right to the
I
thing.
know, but I'm trying to. I have the wire that's blocking.
I do
So move the
too.
wire
This.
and the
Forget it.
panties.
Yeah, move the panties.
No.
Oh my God.
His own version.
What are you doing, step bro?
So now that
all right, so
Massachusetts.
Pompsie.
Okay, go ahead.
It's amazing. He went in and he did the quick view of the room, and the room was abysmal. The place was, it just looked dated and all that. The amusement park was still closed due to restrictions.
When did he go?
Like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
And then they called him up. They got in touch with him. Didn't call him. They sent him an email because of his website.
Yeah.
And he was invited back and comped the biggest suite in the place.
Of course.
And I got to tell you, 2 stories, bed, different bedrooms. Very dated, but something I'd like to go in because Circus Circus is one of the first major
Did you
hotels
see-
on the strip.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's very family oriented.
It is. They've got arcades and they've got that
Amusement park.
And the amusement park was open. It looked very clean. It looked a hell of a lot cleaner than when he was in
and they
there.
have like a water park amusement park too.
I think that they're not opening that just yet. They typically open those around May, but he gets comped to these rooms, and it's interesting to watch him. Pompsie.
How'd you find him?
Just randomly, I turn on YouTube on the TV, and I've been watching a lot of YouTube instead of regular TV. I don't know if you guys do that.
She does that with
When
her
my
kids.
when my kids come over.
Yeah, the kids, but they're watching stuff like Roblox and stuff like that.
No, mine are like they'll watch anything cooking related because I love cooking shows. They'll watch cooking shows.
One Bite.
One Bite, which is the pizza review. These two, like, I don't know if they're Guatemalan men or something. They're like natives.
Make houses and pools.
They
and stuff.
they dig out in like red clay dirt and they make houses with pools and 2 layers, and they do sticks and mud and bamboo and.
Spend days doing it for a house that lasts about 3 days.
No, I think it lasts longer.
They can slide down the slide.
I'll have to ask what those 2 guys are, but it's very interesting to watch. I like watching them.
See, I've been watching Barney Miller on YouTube, and Give Me a Break. Remember that show?
Nell Carter.
Nell Carter, and
that was my show. Yes, I loved it.
Give me a break.
I don't remember the name of the song though.
Oh yeah, Give Me a Break. Nell Carter sang it.
Love Boat Baby.
That is on CBS.
I see it on Pluto, through Pluto.
And Pluto.
But I have a question, something you brought up a few minutes ago. So now, like, we've gone to restaurants that have a bar in them. So it's kind of not the most realistic question, but people in general, now that bars and restaurants will be opening back up, are they willing to pay the $6 for the beer again or the $9 or $11 for the drink when they've been making it at their house for so much cheaper?
Oddly enough,
do you think people will get back to that?
Emily and I went to Encore Bistro and Bar in Dennis, Massachusetts. If you get a chance, it's a little difficult to find. It's right by the Cape Cod Playhouse in Dennis, right off of 6A. And this is not a paid advertisement because I'll tell you, if it were, I would have enjoyed the meal.
Right.
Not much more than I already did, but so. I mean,
how'd you find the place?
It's right down the street.
No, what made you? You saw it and you said, "Let's go there."
She knew about it, had never been there, and we went there. They did a whole remodeled bar. One of the table, or a couple of the tables, are made with hatches from old sailing ships.
Ooh, that's cool.
Really fucking cool. The bar, it's a little. They don't have like a rail to put your feet on. So it's a little, my knees kept on smashing against the bar itself. It was a little, other than that, service 5-star all the way. The bartenders to the servers, went there 2 nights in a row. One night, dinner was on somebody else. The next night, we went there and I'm like, I want filet.
That's your go-to.
I got filet. But the thing
How
is,
was it?
Oh my fucking God. I got to speak to the chef.
Oh, Jesus.
29 years old. He runs a brigade. He and his girlfriend run a brigade in the back. He's Johnson and Wales trained.
Oh,
God.
Fucking
that's amazing.
phenomenal.
That's good.
I know, but him talking to the chef, oh my God.
No,
did you request?
I didn't. I didn't drink. that much. So
he could be critical. That's why I'm like, oh no. Oh.
No, seriously.
It was.
Great googly moogly.
Yeah.
But we've been to places like where there's a band or whatever, and he's like, yeah, I talked to that guy. I told him he wasn't doing very good.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I did. But didn't the guy do better in the second set?
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
excited about shows coming back.
Whoops.
I'm really excited.
I don't know how. I'm still not gonna go. If I hate large crowds.
Are you gonna get
Despise
your
them.
shots?
Got him already.
So you're okay. So you're good.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm all good. I don't even bother.
you should
wearing
come.
I'm like
to-
Ted Cruz. I got my shots. I don't need to wear a mask. If you don't like that, then you can step back 8 feet. Okay, let's get on with this press conference here. I saw that, and it was just kind of funny because Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are still wearing their, I call it COVID theater.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're still wearing their mask and coming up and peeling them off and going, I'm revealing the fact that I don't have zits or pimples because I wear lots of makeup.
Yep.
And then I turn from the mask and I hang one on my ear and walk away. And I'm like, you know
But
damn
they
well that
have to
mask is coming.
show. They have to
Yeah?
show still.
No, you don't.
Mask. Well, they're not ballsy enough to get rid of it. And
You need balls. Big
There
balls.
are a lot of people out there who.
they get clenched underneath a toilet seat
Thing is,
in Mexico.
the vaccines are between 79 to 95 or 96.
What shot did you get?
I got Moderna.
I have Pfizer.
You know
Did you
what?
have anything,
There's-
any symptoms whatsoever?
Oh, she was fucking kicked my ass both times.
Everyone is saying that about the Moderna.
A lot of people say
Not
that
one
second
person-
shot. First shot was fine for me.
But everyone's saying Moderna
But
kicks
every
your
time,
ass.
every time I would get a flu shot, I'd get a flu-like virus.
Yeah, I do too. So
And
the
I don't
first
like
shot,
it.
I
I'm
was
allergic
fine.
to the flu shot.
No,
The first
it's
shot,
eggs.
first shot was fine. Nothing. The second day, I felt a little stiffness in the shoulder, but that, it didn't really hurt. Just stiffness. Probably dry mouth was the only thing I found common.
Oh, I drank a lot
Yeah.
of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I found myself dry mouth.
Gotta keep this PG-13 again.
Yeah.
No, I seriously did drink. And the thing is it dehydrated me. So
Yeah.
luckily, I didn't have to pee a lot because I was going to bed right after I got the shot.
Well, I would like to, when I get my second Pfizer shot.
That's the one that
report.
has the information chip that sends you information to the government.
You know what? I put enough out on the internet.
I get the
I got a lot
5G,
of-
baby. It's working.
I got a lot of incriminating shit already out there.
I got 9G.
Real quick though, Ren reached out to me. She was on. You may have heard she's on Facebook.
She's
jail also.
in Facebook jail.
How did she reach out to you?
So she
Right
said
now?
no. She
She can send a message.
She can send a message. Send a message.
That's how I
So
got
she
the,
sees
Wicked
that we're
Pissah.
on?
Yeah, because I put when we started talking about her, I put her tagged her in something.
Yeah.
On this.
very nice.
So, but she's she sent a message saying that she's in Facebook jail. Apparently, you can't call somebody white trash. So that's why she got slapped.
Oh, really?
I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
We's about to go out.
I tell you, I think you should. It should be if you're going to run a social media site, you need to have a forum, the Facebook court.
Anything.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, right.
You know, if you face your accuser face on and say, "What did it offend you?" Unsubscribe me.
Or
It's just like TV. Change the fucking channel if you don't like what you're seeing. Just like radio. You don't like hearing Stern? Turn off the fucking radio.
Right.
oh, I'm so finicky right now.
That's awful.
I'm horrible. Well, now you know how I was all like Bubba, 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 right? I'm still huge into Bubba, but now like I'm so more into Steel Toe Morning Show. What do you need? You
Nothing.
make- you
I was
motion
going to
me.
say something. Yeah, that's all right. No, as far as touching on that, as far as whatever comments you make, recently I saw basically a racist post.
Okay.
And it was that Mexican place next door to us.
Yeah.
Right. The lady had put out a question about having outdoor activities and stuff for kids.
she
and stuff.
did?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was really nice. A lot of people gave feedback and stuff like that.
This is in the old drive-up looking building?
Yeah, it was a
yeah.
Mexican place
Yeah, it's
now.
Mexican.
Really
No
good.
kidding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
it's pretty good. Yeah.
I like
Very
burritos are
busy.
really good.
Been busy.
I liked the drive-up place. It has a great look.
Yeah.
It makes me want to stop there and have some food.
Yeah.
Yeah, they built like 15 picnic tables. And
Yeah,
painted them
they'll do well
good
over the
colors.
summer, I
Yeah.
think. But anyway, they put out a thing like asking people, hey, they want to do different like activities, have cornhole, whatever things available for people,
Okay.
right? They'll clean up all that crap. But so a lot of
You
people
said cornhole.
yeah, baby. So, oh my god. So a lot of people got positive feedback. Everyone liked different ideas. No problem. The one guy chimed in and said, "Yeah, go back to your own country."
Ooh.
Really?
Right? So I'm like, that's a dick thing to say.
Yep.
So I'm gonna be a fucking Karen for once. I reported that motherfucker.
Did you
I
really?
didn't get in trouble.
Can't get in trouble. Nope, it didn't violate our rules. I'm like, you made to me a racist comment.
Clearly,
right? You're telling somebody to get deported back to go back to their own country.
Because they're serving food in a place that's been sitting there like empty.
Yeah, but they were just simply asking activity ideas if people would like, and they're like, go back.
Did anybody else comment on it at all?
So I don't know what happened after. I just got so pissed and never looked at it again. I reported it. Got back to Facebook. Got back to me. Oh, didn't violate our rules or whatever. Oh, it's a racist comment. I put in the info on it and all that.
Yeah.
They didn't find it. Nothing wrong with it.
But Facebook is quick to jump on any little thing.
And that's so like Serenity with her white trash comment or something. Someone takes offense to it. Oh, lock her up for a month or whatever. But
I couldn't imagine that. That would bum me.
So
the
white trash, rather than telling someone of a particular ethnic group to go back to their country, when the most probable thing is people were born in America, and to tell you the truth, Mexicans, they're part of the North American continent, so they're American too.
Which one did they want to make part of America? Was it Mexico or Puerto Rico?
So Puerto Rico is a part of America.
Yes.
It's a protectorate.
It did it, Duddy. And they are trying to.
That's a
Weren't they trying to make it a state?
Guam is a
and
protectorate.
it always goes up to be a statehood. Sometime, definitely within the next 10 years, it will be a state.
No, until
I don't
they
think
wipe
so.
out their government debt.
They're almost there though.
No, they were.
No, they will. They're gonna go. They'll be so bankrupt they'll have to become a state. So I mean, that's
Welcome to America. We'll
much.
buy your debt for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, that island is.
Woohoo!
Puerto Rican government's like billions of dollars in debt.
Yeah,
and
it's
they
just
have no way to fix it.
decades
It's so
of
corrupt
mismanagement.
internally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does that mean we'll take it over?
Well,
We already own it.
we already pay all the fucking. We pay everything everywhere. If they go statehood,
We
just
say
get more.
color. It's the royal we.
Yeah.
And it's just everybody is
Americans in general.
yeah.
American whole. My beer here we just cracked open is Tropical Secrets by White Lion.
Ooh, White
is it
Lion.
White Lion?
I had a
don't know,
great White
something.
Lion
Yeah.
beer.
Pina Colada or something like that. Over,
Yeah.
I love the song "Wait" by White Lion.
Nah.
Wait.
It's a golden ale.
Wait.
Oh no! Don't do that. We might get pulled by Warner's music bots.
That's not bad.
So I see it's brewed in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts with Massall water. What is this? Tropical Secrets, refreshing golden. Does that mean someone urinated in it? Are you really? You're trying to get us muted, aren't you? Okay, it's got
Trying
an
to see if
interesting.
anyone's paying attention.
Yeah. Oh, everybody's
We're
paying
paying
attention.
attention.
I know Byron.
Oh,
It's okay.
not bad. Get a little tinny tang
Yeah,
at the end there.
it's a little not.
metallic. Oh.
It's not punchy fruit.
Is
It's,
it old?
No, just
Let me have some.
it tastes
Not
like
bad.
beer that somebody splashed a fruit juice in.
yeah.
Just
yeah.
Then, but the one I had, it's like beer
the one
and a
you just
pina colada.
drank. There, the Flintstones chewable vitamin in a can with 8% alcohol by volume. Alcohol causes all kinds of things. No, I don't have a little quick thing.
I'm not pregnant. I was not worried.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
What?
right?
Yeah. Okay.
Huh?
Let's go back to the social media bullshit. With we got the blue check mark assholes. Anybody who has a blue check mark, I don't subscribe to them.
I want a blue
Oh, the
check.
verified or whatever.
Yeah, there's these assholes like they say things that just fucking kick the shit out of my mind. There's one blue checkmark person that had
Blue check mark person.
well, yeah, they said something recently. It was just so completely stupid.
Demi Lovato getting pissed off at a frozen yogurt place because they offered sugar-free cookies.
Oh my god.
And she felt offended by that because she's struggling with eating disorder issues.
Okay.
True story.
That's fucked up.
True story.
Renee Byland, what's up? How you doing?
Hey,
Renee!
That's
So-
fucked up
True
though.
fucking story.
so
though.
there's
You flip
And she
out about
shopped.
it?
Well, she's now. I think she turned lesbian, and she chopped off all her hair, which is fine, good for her. But she's like on. She has no career. She overdosed twice on different drugs.
Who's
so,
this?
no. Demi Lovato. Oh
Oh,
man,
yeah.
bring her up.
Bring
Look
her
her
up.
up.
She's a hot
After,
chick. Yeah.
yeah, you know what? You bring her
I
up.
know who she is.
Yeah, you haven't seen what she looks like now.
Okay, American singer.
Yeah. If you see her and she looks hot, she's on her heroin meth days. Look at her in a tie-dyed shirt and short hair, if they show that.
Okay, she was on Barney and Friends.
When she was a kid.
I
like,
have
the
no.
younger years.
Well, yeah, but
She's a
Alanis
singer.
Morissette was on. You can't do that on television.
I love that show.
Never watched it.
Really?
I never had cable in
A
my
kid's
20s.
version of like Second City television.
Yeah, never had cable in my 20s.
Are you looking up Demi Lovato?
Yeah.
Yeah, her.
Dancing
look at
with
that
the
right there,
Devil.
down there. That's her current look.
Yeah,
This is what she used to look like.
I mean, she
That's
kind of
fair
looks
now.
like. Now, recently I posted to my personal page Rose McGowan.
Yes, who
Said,
who dated Marilyn Manson?
Right, and I didn't always see eye to eye with her,
Net worth 40 mil.
and
Snorted 40 mil.
I just kind of I watched what she said, and it was on Fox News.
Is it in reference to some certain event? Or?
So okay,
That's before.
That's 4 years ago.
Yeah, before her.
when she was on
mess now.
heroin.
Yes.
Oh well, yeah, there you go. But Rose McGowan denounced the Democratic Party as a cult. She called them a cult, which, quite frankly, they kind of are. They're getting you to eat into this cake of hate, and it's separating us as a nation. It's separating us as human beings. The formerly Progressive Party, now called regressive in my mind, and many Republicans are the same way when they go with their religious stuff. I just think that people have been. It started out cool when Trump was the first president that you could tweet to, and he would get your tweet.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think he just had diarrhea of the thumbs. He's just, oh, I'm gonna write this person back. And,
He's, would you call it progressive?
Trump,
Yeah.
conservative.
No, like, maybe I'm not saying the right word, but like he's so like.
Joe Biden thinks
like
he's progressive.
He's with the people. I'm not a Trump fan whatsoever. I'm actually a Democrat.
Trump believes
So,
he's
I don't-
a common man. Trump
Correct.
grew up rich. He grew up outside
And
of
he
reality.
has no filter. He has no filter.
No, he doesn't because he
runs with it.
believed his own hype. He still does to this day. Did you ever see him on The Apprentice?
I was.
Love The Apprentice.
I
Yeah.
used to watch it religiously.
Yeah,
You know
I
why?
hated the
Because
Arnold Schwarzenegger year.
oh god, I watched that
What's
and I
that,
was like,
BB?
you got to be
That's
good.
you?
I'm getting messages up the ass. I
That's all, folks.
sit on that and the ball hit my balls. If you just see me go,
Better than under the toilet seat.
"Arr."
Oh my God, that hurt. Adam
It all
Kahn.
ties around.
Adam Kahn checking in, asking what the topics are tonight. I said multiple.
Oh man, we're hitting like news stuff right now.
Kinda. Well, I mean, I did discuss
state
my
of the
balls
world.
getting stuck under a Mexican toilet seat, my
Like, yes.
5-inch ass hair, but I mean, you didn't miss much there.
You're lucky you missed.
And
it.
then
Are we on
the
our
COVID
third beer,
restrictions.
or is it just me?
I'm on my third. COVID restrictions.
Second, I'm going for the marathon.
Ooh, okay.
You staying overnight here?
No,
I know you got mama car.
no, well, yeah, because the Batmobile is in the garage in the Bat cave. It barely fits,
Oh,
but enough to,
to look cool.
yeah. And go.
Why? Are they coming? Are they looking for payments? Are you behind?
No, because
Repo Man's
my
coming.
car is
Repo Man's knocking.
my car is black. What season is it?
It's spring.
It's green car
Yeah,
season.
all the pollen and shit.
It's green car season.
Really?
This is your first spring with a black car, isn't it?
Because he didn't want to go wash it. He had to wash it. Oh, my God.
Well, I got to seal
Since
the trunk.
1995.
This is 95. So
had a
pollen in this area has become it's thicker, I think, than it's ever been, right?
It's like the slime.
Depending on the year, but yeah.
The slime on the Dad from Creep Show reboot we watched
Oh,
last
that was
night.
gross.
So
Guy got like
Creep Show.
bacteria or something, so he
You know
turned
that
into a
movie?
the guy
slime
who almost
ball.
vomited during Jackass.
I almost
but go
vomited
ahead.
looking at the guy.
Well, you remember Creep Show from
Yeah.
like that cool little series? Adrienne Barbeau, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
My
in the
favorite
fu-
movie of hers is The Fog.
Mine is Cannonball Run.
Okay, that was pretty good too. But the thing is The Fog is
remember
even
that?
better. You know why?
Did you
Because
see
she
I know that.
plays a radio DJ.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. See, it all
Okay,
revolves back
so
around
in
microphone.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, which is like my favorite of the whole series, the girl in that movie is a radio DJ. And she talks Leatherface into kind of like, oh, why don't you give it to me with the chainsaw?
Ooh.
Everyone watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2.
Never watched it.
Dog will hunt.
Is that on, what's that available on?
I don't know.
Oh.
Google it. Streaming service.
Streaming service. Yeah.
But no,
Speaking
if
of
you
streaming
like
services,
yes.
I have a casualty.
Uh-oh.
Mobdro, the streaming app, streamed premium channels. It streamed all of my English,
Oh, God.
British television live. Is no more.
Oh.
Apparently, some watchdog group out there figured out where their like millions of servers were and attacked them and had them all dismantled.
Oh.
So there is no more live British TV for me.
How long did you have it
Bullshit
for?
about that. Oh God, years.
Really?
Yeah, they had a channel over there, CBS Reality, and it just ran. So it's when about 9 o'clock. It's about 4 p.m. over there, and that's when they start running hours of Judge Judy. It's fucking great. And then you're watching these commercials from Great Britain.
Wow, they're great.
Everything is like, need a mini loan? Oh, can't pay the gas? We've got you covered. and I'm just like, what the fuck? And then all of these gambling apps. Those people gamble their fucking asses off.
Really?
That's all everything on the app. Oh, make sure you hit the gambling app there.
Oh, you get
It's
gaming
quite
app,
good.
you like some underground fighting shit. Oh, my God.
It's pretty amazing. Plus, their commercials are every 15 minutes. So
But how long are the commercials?
very short. They fit a lot in there. And Troy, Vern Troyer,
Yes.
the
Yeah, yeah.
mini-me who's dead.
Yeah.
Before he died, he was popular in the UK. He was on Bigo. I don't know what Bigo is, but he was advertising Bigo all the time. He had a phone, Bigo! And,
Oh, my God.
and now he's dead, so they had to find somebody else. But
So his dad is a top used car salesman at Eller Ford in Tampa.
Vern Troyer?
Elder Ford in
Well,
Tampa.
this makes sense.
And
Vern.
if David Hernandez is listening, he can probably vouch for this. Yeah, Vern Troyer's dad, because he sold Bubba his current F-150.
Was it a lowrider?
We get some feedback here.
Yes.
Adam Collins says, let's talk about the next recession coming very soon to a neighborhood near you.
You mean it hasn't reached you yet?
Oh, no.
I mean, come on. We got a
it's about to hit
recession. We
hard.
got an
Oh, yeah.
inflation. We're going to have a
the
depression.
gas.
Yeah.
But I can produce gas on my own. So
We got a
that might
man-
help.
She does that. She's going to fart in tank. She's good. Renee Byland, how do you feel about the vaccine?
So, in this room,
That's good.
who's been fully vaccinated?
Well,
Right
well,
here.
I'm 50%.
I'm 50% as well.
100%. That's why I'm drinking your stuff.
Oh, yes.
I know I'm safe.
So,
I have special powers.
you had Moderna,
Yeah.
correct? You've had Moderna.
Yes.
I've had Pfizer. So, him and I haven't had our second shot,
We'll see who survives that, right?
correct? Well,
And to
you
those-
get man flu and it's the end of the world.
And to
so.
those of you who got the one-shot Johnson & Johnson,
That. Yeah, all right.
But you know what? They
Discontinue
say
that
now,
movie
no, it's
promise.
back. So now they're saying that's all not bukkake.
If I get
well, there's some bukkake.
that's bullshit. If I got in a line,
Thank you, bullshit. Why? I was trying to say bullshit. How do I get bukkake?
That there's bukkake all over your face, chest, and
Hey.
hands.
Oh, that's a good time.
Oh, shit. Where'd that come from?
Think about it, though. If you wait in line and they say, well, all right, well, today we're going to give you the Johnson & Johnson shot.
We're
No,
going to
you're
give you
not.
the Johnson & Johnson Bukkake.
Yeah, no, you're not.
No, that's the one I wanted to get. Was the
Actually,
Johnson.
I was looking forward to the one-shot deal. They have, we got what is it, a 90%. Now, I don't understand how they come up with these figures of percentage of effectiveness because they don't know exactly
So
how
the
effective
paperwork
it is.
I got, right, and I know you talk about the stats and stuff like that, because that's what a lot of people talk about. But literally, the handout I got from when I got the Moderna said nothing. They know they have no idea how effective it is. They have no idea what some additional side effects would be. They literally have no idea.
It's because everybody is different.
Right, but also because they turned it around so quick, it had very little clinical trial time.
Right.
So they have no idea what the long-term effects are because it only been tested for like 4 fucking months before they turn around and put it out. So,
I mean, the fact that...
I guess we wait and see what the few that trial early on folks
Well, Johnson
are
&
suffer.
Johnson, they did take a hit because of too many stupid people in the U.S. Jamming Johnson & Johnson baby powder up their hoo-ha.
It was affecting pregnant women, is what I heard.
Well, it's all supposed to affect the reproductive system of some women. I got to tell you, eating something
Bring it on.
could do that.
I'm old enough.
The thing is, the millennials are not out there squeezing out puppies like the generation from, like my generation or the generation prior.
My generation.
Now they're not, making babies as fast because
They were making babies fast in the 50s and 60s, don't you
well,
think?
yeah, because it was right after World War II, baby boomers. So everybody came home from what do you call it?
What the hell is that?
Everybody came home.
I got to go work in 15 minutes, honey. Let's do this.
Everybody came home from World War II after seeing the atrocities and the horrors over there and just went, this is far more pleasant than watching some guy get his leg blown up. And him making
so
11.
dumb.
Now, down in the South, they're all procreating for Jesus. Praise the Lord. And do you think that's what's saying? Oh, praise the Lord. I am orgasming inside you to procreate for another
Plant
Jesus
my
thing.
seeds. And you, just as God would want.
Sowing my seeds. In the meantime, these people are controlling the population center now, which is kind of frightening.
They need a good old-fashioned whooping.
When you speak to somebody with a southern accent, they come up and go, hey, how are you? Can you tell me where the Dairy Queen is? And you're just like, oh, shit. You go down to the corner over there. Yeah, I mean, you have to speak to them slowly, you think. And I'm sorry, I know you're from the South. You people say what?
Oh, she got mad at me one time.
Why?
When we
she
talking
get
about,
I'm not listening to you.
when we talked about before we went down to visit, I made a comment, a joke. I'm like, all right, so which one of y'all own the meth lab? Oh, she was pissed. She was pissed. It's a joke. I'm like, it's a thing of the South.
Did you hear a click from a sawed-off shotgun?
Nope. If she had one, she would have used it.
Don't you?
I probably would have shot you right in the nuts.
Don't you talk about?
Well, I'm protecting you from future squishes in the toilet bowl.
Yes.
Toilet seats.
Yes, because they got a lot of Mexican toilet seats down there in the
They
South.
sure do.
They import
Man, I
them.
don't think like $3 each. That's about it. That's fucking ain't worth shit.
Yeah, have you tried to buy a toilet
I get
seat?
a new one
already?
at Walmart. $9.99.
You know what? If I break a toilet seat, I'm going to get one of those the prison metal ones. The stainless steel ones.
Ooh, I want that cold steel on my ass.
Would you do that?
Every day.
I'm getting a Japanese setup, a Toto.
Oh yeah.
Heated, cooled, vented, fan to dry your fanny off after you drop a deuce and use the warm bidet.
Yeah. Well, we know a guy.
Taking a shit shouldn't be so elaborate.
Are you shitting me?
Take a shit, get it done, wipe up, get the fuck out.
I
Get
have a
on with your
TV.
life.
I had a TV installed on the wall of my bathroom. You know that. Well, I mean, it was a tablet, but it had cable TV. I did.
And then it disappeared. I never got to use it.
Well,
I I lived here for 3 months.
I know, but the passcode, you had to have the passcode to get into it.
It's never in there.
We know
I
it.
think you took it and hit it.
Oh, well, I did because
porn
there
on
was a
it.
lot of broken glass in the time you were here. No, I'm kidding.
All porn.
Oh, no. Those are porn-free devices. Thank you very much.
That's what your phone's for.
No. Dear God, no. Oh. I know guys who had
That's what my phone's for.
porn on their phone, and it's just like,
work right again.
no, it doesn't. Porn. I mean, there's a
Is that
cost.
why I can't jump on the internet?
They claim that porn is free online.
Or
Yeah,
gay
well,
porn.
it's,
It
it's
is.
free to a point where your phone gets clogged up with the shit, and someone
It's
comes
when you
walking
start
up.
going to the subcategories.
Because
Damn it.
I know how to fix computers. Everybody comes, hey, can you fix my phone?
It probably
I'm like, why is the processor so damn hot? I don't know. It just gets hot and it drains the battery every 30 seconds. You're going to have to reset it completely blanket. Oh, I got all my porn bookmarked on there. I'm like, what the fuck are you bookmarking porn for? Jesus Christ.
I can't remember stepmom and stepson porn.
That's- well, no, they have favorite
But,
scenes.
right, no, you're right. But still, you can go in if you're worried about it. You go in and search it again, right? Whatever your style is.
No,
But
the people
why would you save it?
the people who I know who do this stuff,
Peanut
they
butter
find one
jelly
thing
time.
and they just they enjoy the jelly
Same thing
jam.
over and over. And have a
They
jelly donut
enjoy the
store.
fucked up jelly jam thing going on online. And I
Oh, my
don't
God.
get
That
it.
reminds me of Jeff the drunk. Oh, my poor Jeff. I don't even know how to watch him anymore.
What he had a he's not on Twitter or Twitter.
I never see it. And then he
Periscope,
went to
you tried Twitter, I
Haps.
don't know what the-
You know what Haps is?
Not a clue.
Haps is like one of the big channels that have come out of this whole Periscope ending thing.
I don't want to be like Instagram.
Okay.
type.
And it's maybe I'm not friends with the right people on it. I
It's
think
weird.
it's
It takes
boring
a
as
bit to-
hell. Yeah, I'm
Like
just
a
ugh.
pay-per-view TikTok.
I got
It's
onto Clubhouse recently.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard it's
that's
pretty good.
dying. That's already dying.
That's dying.
No,
Yeah.
Oh,
It
I
is.
thought I heard it was
flourishing.
taking off.
No.
It's flourishing because it's not even on any app market. And so there's no way to tell what it's doing, and they're purposely doing that so that the powers that be, the ones who can put us into quarantine, can't quarantine us from using the app because all it is a third-party APK. You install it, and it's this could be dangerous to your phone. Fuck you! I'll decide what's dangerous to my phone. Install, and I install it, and it's just like Mobdro. It's the same way. Third-party app.
So,
You couldn't get it anywhere.
sorry, let me. Adam Collins is asking about what beers we are drinking because he missed that.
Oh, okay.
I got a White Lion Tropical Secret Golden Ale. It's actually pretty good. It's not great, but it's good. And what do you got,
That's,
Maddie? What's that?
Hoot,
Night Shift Brewing, right?
hoot louder. Yeah.
Night shit or
Night
shit?
Shift.
Night Shift
Shift.
Brewing Seltzer. It's their seltzer, 8%, because it's kicking in.
It is, yeah. I can tell. I watch your eyes kind of slowly close a little
Well,
bit.
I pre-gamed a
Some
little bit.
people would call that a seductive look. I call that, I'm getting comfortable. I need to go to sleep soon.
Oh, yeah, she'll do that to me.
You're like halfway home
You
in
know
a
what?
car.
What time is it?
Drool on the window.
Oh, we got an hour and 15 minutes. 10:30. I turn into a pumpkin at 10:30.
So she says.
Yeah, right.
She just that's fine because then I
All right,
end
so-
up fucking a pumpkin. That's all right.
Tonight,
That's about what I sound like.
you don't know that when you're unconscious in a pumpkin.
Oh my god.
No, but I get reminded the next day.
No.
Makes
What,
me
he
feel
plays
like-
it? He plays it for you
He
because
goes,
he recorded
oh,
it?
so
come
you
on.
probably don't remember last night.
Because I know at what point she reaches that this is not going to be a rememberable moment.
Rememberable.
She will not remember. Period.
Okay,
She
not
gets that-
memorable.
She gets to a blackout point,
Yeah.
So
I do. Yeah.
yeah.
And she wonders who
But
installed
you know what?
the trapeze
Long
on the
ago-
ceiling.
Long ago, and here on recording, so I don't go to prison someday. She has given me the green light.
I
anytime.
did, yeah.
I do whatever I want when I want.
Because he's a gentleman.
And I would never do
So
anything
he would
wrong.
never do
So,
any. I know.
No.
I know it. So
He's a gentleman when you're
do
conscious.
with me what you will.
He's a gentleman when you're conscious. When you're unconscious, there's a 5-foot
Jesus.
hair on his
No,
head.
I'm
the animal.
I'm the one that's like, yeah, this, that.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah. I just don't remember that I'm that aggressive.
yeah.
And I'm gung ho for everything and anything all at 1 second.
Renee wants to know, what is a shed show?
Oh, you don't remember that?
Oh.
Okay, so remember Renee and Tor?
Yes.
We hung out.
Yeah, we were going to do a shed show.
There
That's
you go.
what you just said.
I think we
When's the
should.
shed?
All right.
I would pack shit
Labor
up.
Day weekend.
I would pack shit up and put it in the shed.
Okay.
Labor Day weekend.
Well, unless I'm going down to the Hidden Cape compound.
You know what, though? It's one night. It's
We'll
one
figure
night.
it out. We'll figure it out.
Come on, let's do a big bash.
Towards the end of the
Do
summer.
a big bash, and we can aim this big speaker at the lake.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
So
a
the
blast.
people,
all the
the
neighbors
people
up.
3 miles away.
If not Labor Day weekend, do it like a Saturday
People
night.
calling 911. There's a loud party. Where? I don't know. It's on the lake.
I think it's on the lake. Somebody's drowning out there.
I actually want to try what I took a call once about. There's a guy on a couple of coolers with a battery-powered leaf blower.
Oh, that's sick. Yes, yes.
And he's floating around. They're like, can you do something about what? What do you mean? Can I do something about this? It's a nut out on the water. If he goes under, then call us.
Yeah,
And
right.
he's-
No, he's annoying because it can hear the leaf
but the
blower.
thing is, can you imagine trying to get a pot across this little pond?
Hey, that's innovative, right?
I'm trying to still picture this, and this was like almost 15 years ago.
They expect you to call the fire department, get the boat out there, track them down, and fucking tackle them.
And
And
if
bring 'em in.
well, that's just it. I'm wondering if it was the same guy who used to drive his lawnmower to the local pharmacy
Did you see?
right down the side of the road. And we get tons of calls about there's some guy in a lawnmower on the street. Okay, don't go near him.
Right?
Did you see? It was, I don't know if it was YouTube or whatever. My kids show me so many things. It was a woman that drove a pink Barbie mobile to the convenience store, got her shit,
No
got
shit.
back into it, and took off. Legit driving it like it was her car.
Well, people, do you remember
Barbie
the
car.
pocket bikes? The little mini bikes?
Yeah.
Yeah, people were driving those. You get your license suspended, first thing you do, go out and buy a $400. You don't have legal expenses. No, go out and buy a $400 or $500 pocket bike. I rode one of those once. I couldn't get my feet on the pegs.
Oh my god!
Too small. I'm too tall for that shit. I'm too old for that shit.
You can't bend that direction. No.
But
Get a hernia.
yeah, he'd be just. I mean, there'd be. I'll have to introduce you to one of my YouTube channels where I've got Drunk Brian.
Oh, good God!
Eventually, he's going to come on the show. We have to do it while we're here. I don't want him to see where I'm living.
You don't want to know where you are now.
No, he's not gonna. No, he kind of knows where this place is because he helped move me in.
Yeah.
But I fed him lots of beer, and I think he's forgotten since then. So his stint in the pokey didn't help him any either. But he may or may not be
The
listening.
company you're keeping.
I know.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
You got to keep.
Renee says, well, before that, as far as the Labor Day weekend, no worries about PD. Trust me, I'm not worried about them either.
What's PD?
You mean the guys who stopped us coming back from
exactly.
the original Shanty
Yeah.
show?
So I'm not worried. You know a few, I know a few. I'm not worried.
Is that the time we peed, or was it the second show we peed?
It was a night
No, it was
him and
just
I
us.
were, where we come back from?
The Shanty.
That's what I'm saying. Did we
night,
pee
yeah.
that night?
Oh, yeah, you peed in the fireplace or whatever.
Did I?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
she-
did.
It was the first show.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we came back.
There's a
Remember
spotlight
the
on
intro to
fire
that show?
That was.
No, remember the intro you guys made?
Oh yeah.
We don't know where we're
did that
going.
go?
Oh, yeah, like, I have it.
It's on the show. But
Yeah.
We have it.
We are going. Actually,
know where
we're so through Spreaker. They're starting to erase our older shows.
Yeah, because I think we're over on hours or something, aren't we?
Yeah,
to
we
it.
have.
And they changed their.
They changed the pricing
page.
wildly. So if
Oh,
anybody out there
bye-bye.
has a good podcasting platform that we can,
Did they
that's
up
affordable. No, they lowered it.
oh,
At the same cost, you get. It's just like buying a bag of Doritos or Fritos. I mean, back when we were kids, they were what, $1.50 for a giant fucking bag.
Yeah.
Now $1.50, you get this little
snack
Yes,
grab
yes.
bag size. Oreo cookies the same
Oh,
way.
yeah, we talk about that all the time.
not true. Oh, it ended
Worse,
today.
worse.
Oreo cookie today was $1.47 at Shaw's.
Yes, but that's once in a blue moon. And as a matter of fact, there's a
Correct.
pink moon. There's once in a pink moon last
Yeah,
night.
and you know what is determined to be what the family or party size is what used to be the regular package years ago.
Would you just eat that in one sitting?
Right.
Well, party
Apparently
size
I'm
now
a
is
family.
family size.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Family size is original.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
seriously, there are no more kids coming out of these millennials. Thank God.
Well, you look
But,
the same thing with the food on the snacks is cereals. Like Kellogg's had changed the boxes are the same size, but there's a few ounces less in each one. They change the amount they put in it, which they keep the same price, but from at the same cost they make millions more.
Oh,
because,
yeah, absolutely.
Those few ounces out
Now,
of the boxes.
thing I
matter.
take issue is with the labeling on the boxes, where Cheerios used to be heart healthy. It was good
Right.
for your heart.
Yeah, yeah.
Now they
Still
can
is,
only say, well, because
Cholesterol
there's
shit.
cholesterol in it.
Yeah.
And just put it right on the box. Helps you shit. Because it really does.
Your regular.
Oh, you want to drop a deuce?
It's
Get
like,
yourself some Cheerios.
If you want them bowels to move, try Cheerios. May cause uncontrollable farting, flatulence, running to the toilet with a pinched look on your face.
Oh my God!
I am going to write something and then just record it one day, and I'm just going to play it.
That just makes me think of keto, my keto diet. You can't trust a fart on keto.
You can't trust a fart when you get over 50, okay? I'll just tell you that right now.
It's
You're
funny.
coming
She'll have
here.
a time when she doesn't trust a fire. She just brings up.
I got the jelly bean. I'm like, no.
I got a turtle head puking out.
Oh, my
Christ. I'm
No,
all
you're
squishy.
not solid when you're on keto.
Oh, really? That's why you're losing weight.
Yeah.
Because whatever you're putting into your body is just
all fat.
like a mustard bottle.
Like, look what I
near
just
the
had
end.
as my snack.
Are you? Oh, shit.
It looks like it's a what do you
What
call
happened?
it? Oh, did I just fuck you
Yeah,
up?
you closed a window.
How?
Because
Like this?
you touched the screen.
Like this?
Don't touch the screen. I got a touch screen computer for a reason.
Sorry,
and let
I
me tell you
didn't
something.
realize.
It pisses me off going to work.
Sorry.
And no, it pisses me off going to work. And I'm trying to move the screen. I'm touching a fucking screen going, oh, fuck, not a good screen. Oh, Lordy.
I'm having blueberry and elderberry collective sparkling hard tea.
Yeah, well.
0 carbs, 0 sugar, 0 this, 0 that. I'm off tomorrow, bitches.
Oh.
Ooh, it's got a nice color. Look
What's
at
that? You want to suck a cock?
There's no
What's
fucking
that?
beer. I got nothing.
Well, you're sitting here like-
How about ask for a fucking beer, motherfucker?
Wow.
No, seriously, how about ask for it instead of like being all
Why you gotta be
animated
like
and
that?
shit?
I like being animated.
It
Hold
looks
on
like
a
I'm
second.
drinking wine.
I'm going to do a little
Turning into a
catch up
pumpkin.
here. Okay, we said some vile words, so let's.
All right. And yeah, and mother, I don't like you either.
Oh,
You're so timid.
And I took a really big, yeah.
nope. All right. Trending in the U.S.
It tastes better than it smells. It smells like a fucking foot. I don't know.
Bazinga.
Uh-oh. We might be shutting down early tonight, ladies and gentlemen. There's a little bit of drool coming from her nose. I mean,
boy.
You don't see it on camera, but wow,
Patty,
that looks tasty.
So, Patty, tell
Can
us.
you read my shorthand? My shorthand written really
Yeah.
fast.
Oh
Well,
my God! It smells like a bad belly button.
Yeah, right. So, but touching on, he was talking about British television, so we'll just go into that as far as the British roller coaster amusement park.
I heard about that. The roughest roller coaster ride.
200-foot high or something.
What did you think of the taste?
Tastes not bad. I like the bad taste.
It's not great. It's not.
It's doable if you're on a keto diet and want
Yeah.
0 carbs.
If you
And
want to
you wanna
get,
get a buzz.
if you want to get fucked up, it's doable.
Yeah, pretty much.
It is
Surprise, motherfucker.
5%. Oh, and it's a hard tea. It's not a straight. It's not a seltzer. It's a tea.
There you go.
Which now that makes my mind adapt better to the flavor.
Baba Booey.
So the roller coaster in Britain. Mm-hmm. What's your point on that?
Which one?
I don't know. She was talking about some 200
Okay,
foot.
so you kind of have to Google it to get the story.
Okay.
I just jotted down the outline.
No problem.
That's why I'm like, can't help you here.
Hold on a second. I
because I
got something to
went-
play in the meantime here.
I'm gonna burp and I don't have internet.
UK's tallest roller coaster stops near
Okay.
tops, forcing riders to climb down 65 meters.
Yep.
Which is 200.
Okay,
200
I got
feet. They had to walk down.
Enough. There we go.
200 feet. They had to walk down.
I would love doing that, the little walk down.
Oh.
Is it? Where is it at? Let's see. Let's go to newshub.com.
Blackpool Pleasure Beach Theme Park.
Blackpool.
Blackpool.
It's in Blackpool. Okay. Blackpool
Pleasure
is
Beach
like
Theme Park.
it's kind of like a Springfield Agawam,
Is it? That's so funny that you know that
but
area.
it's on the water. So it's a big water destination. It's got a
Google
huge
Earth a lot.
midway. No, I know Blackpool because
From TV shows
Yeah.
and stuff. That's what I meant.
I would go there. I would not walk on the beach in Blackpool. It's all
No, how do you?
fucking
What
stones.
show shows you that area?
You got
Or-
Top Gear, Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen in the UK.
Oh, I'm trying to get caught up with the
couple of
current
different-
Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I'm behind like 6 episodes.
Okay.
I started off strong and then,
Do you remember any of the cast this season?
well, I just watched 2 episodes a couple of nights ago.
Okay.
So, the light purple-haired girl.
Uh-huh.
What's the Scottish guy's name?
He's
Denzel
Irish. Big D.
D. Big D. Yeah,
Big
I
D.
love him.
Declan.
Yes.
He is
I like the girl
amazing.
that's like kind of awkward, tall and skinny, blondish.
From New Hampshire.
Is she from? And she's
From New
not. She
Hampshire.
doesn't really have a lot of experience.
No, she's brand new to this.
Yes, I
And-
like her.
Yeah, let me
I
tell you
like her a
something.
lot.
The first couple episodes, she was a fucking walking disaster.
Correct.
Towards the end, she got better and better, and I don't know where you are on.
Episode 6, maybe.
Will you watch it and just catch
What's the one? Okay, so I'm at the one where the guys went to the spa. The guys went to the spa day.
Not a lot of that was memorable. to
Okay,
me.
so remember the wedding one where everyone was married?
Yes, I do recall that.
I'm 1, maybe 2 episodes after that.
Got a lot to catch up
Yeah,
on.
I do. I know.
Big Brother coming out in June.
Yes, that's in my notes.
And
They're pushing it forward.
Julie Chen may or may not be hosting.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I think CBS Paramount is tired of Julie Chen Moonves every time.
I'm not. Are you?
No, they're trying to distance themselves from Les Moonves, and Julie Chen is trying to just stick it in their face by going Julie Chen Moonves.
But it's Julie Chen, though. She's
I know
awesome.
she is, but
It's like Survivor without. Jeff
The
Probst.
problem I had with her last season was every time someone came out of the house, she made them put a mask on and sat like 20 feet away from them.
Really?
Why do they need a mask on at 20? She's not wearing a mask, but they have to wear a mask.
put a spit guard between them.
It's really not that big a deal.
No, to me it is. It's stupid. It's stupid.
Well,
Why is she making them wear a mask?
Because she's the talent, so she's got to still
Oh,
look
see,
pretty.
right there, that's what I was waiting
So
for.
she's still got to look
I'm
pretty,
sorry.
so they got to cover
That's
up.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
Not get
those
her
in
sick.
the house are the talent. She's a host. Now,
But she's considered the
who was
talent.
amazing was Big Brother
Oh, you still need
UK
it?
back in the day, Davina McCall. She was beyond amazing. She would jump right in and was like buddy with everybody right away. And now the house guests never even saw Davina. They saw her in the beginning, threw her in the house, and she didn't really talk to them all that much. It was
voodoo.
on eviction night. That's when they would talk, but
Yeah, like I said, I just thought it was awkward because they'd come out and sit fucking 20 feet away. She'd be, oh, put your mask on, please. Put your mask on. And she'd fucking nearly panic. Put your mask on, please. But she didn't have her mask on. But she had.
right. She was the one who should have been wearing the mask. These people were in a closed environment
Right,
with
and-
no way of getting.
But
Thank
again,
you.
she's there to show off her
Oh.
beauty.
Well,
All right, but
her
yeah,
looks, right?
and I'm okay.
Wouldn't you say that? Wouldn't you say?
I would, but there could have
I'm
been a
okay.
better way to do it. Had her stand behind some sort of a shield and had them come out without that.
Yeah, and even if she made
But if that's your biggest complaint,
my complaint is when they came out, yeah, maybe they should have had a mask when they first came out.
Yeah, you know what pisses me off?
When they sit down, they take the mask off. I get pissed at everyone doing an interview with a fucking mask on.
You know what pisses me off? Newscasters standing there by themselves
with a fucking mask on.
Yeah. Okay, and this is another thing that pisses me off because in restaurants or fast food restaurants, I went to Taco Bell, which means I have a finite amount of time before I have to get to a toilet with a bidet.
was that today?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I tried something new, so we'll see. how that
Gordita
worked out.
Crunch?
No, it was something that was crispy, but
fire in the hole.
Yeah, I would not do it again.
Maybe
it was a crispy gordita.
The Bomb Squad.
No, the gordita crunch is what I usually get. I got one of those, but I also got 4 biscuits to, kind of stuff the wadding down to keep it there. Go ahead, laugh away.
I don't eat at those places.
Huh?
I don't eat at those places.
You're a coward.
No.
Oh, is that? Oh my God. Oh, I know what that is.
What is that?
Those are purchased at Radio Shack to fit into the Motorola Radius P something or other.
Yeah.
Those things right there got me in more trouble. Fucking open mic. Anybody knows what those are? I got caught with an open mic and we were making fun of the boss, Cliff.
Yeah, Patty, what happened was an old walkie-talkies, right? It had these two prongs. One was for microphone, one was for like speaker part.
Okay.
In order to make it so you could talk into it, you had to buy this adapter and plug your shoulder microphone into it.
Okay.
So, but it was off like, what did you say by like a 1/20th of an inch?
Yeah, but you had to really...
Yeah, you had to force it in. Like you could make it fit, but it was just off, excuse my language, a cunt hair off. And they were all like factory made, just a cunt hair off. But you plug it in.
How did that phrase become a phrase?
Because a hair,
it's shorter than
it's
shorter than his hair on his ass.
Yes.
That's how it came to be.
So, so you would basically squeeze it in. You could see that it would be just a hair space in there. But if it wasn't in all the way, like he said, it would be keyed up. And they would hear everything that you're saying.
Yes.
So when you're talking shit about the supervisor, the manager, or director, they'd hear you. So that was bad. But yeah, you'd buy this thing for like $5.
510 to Unit 1, Mobile 2, Unit 7, Unit 8. Can you all come down to Fire Command Center and see me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Walk into the office and be like, whatever guy, yeah, your radio, your mic's open. I heard all of you.
I looked down. I was sitting in the passenger side of the mobile unit, and we were in mobile 2 because mobile 1. That was the comfy one.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I forget.
I forget.
One was the comfy one.
One had plastic
the fully
seats.
loaded. The other one was the cheapo. Yeah.
Well, I mean, fully loaded for the 90s was pretty sparse compared to what we've got now. But I looked down and I saw the big goofy guy went to St. E's. I looked down, I see the light flashing on the radio, and I'm like, oh, and I yanked the microphone out, and that's when we got our call from Cliff. Yeah,
you guys come see me.
Okay, so this one here is a Down East unfiltered white.
What?
Orange peel and lemon peel with cracked coriander.
Down East, it makes me want to do the southern sound. Bong, bong, but that's not.
Coriander makes me think of a dogfish head.
What the sound for Down East?
It kind of smells...
Yo, you, my trailer or yours?
I got nothing.
Oh, my God.
They good?
Oh, you're going to try.
Guys ever have the Down East Byron's trying? Tim Byron checking in. Don't worry, the magic juice will save everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. Patty's having some magic juice right now.
Out there's some magic juice. Give him a little sip of both.
Ooh, that's yummy. That's like apple juice.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Give back to him.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
He's like, give me my drink, bitch.
I'm missing a whole bunch of shit.
Oh no.
I ain't missing
How are you missing anything?
I ain't missing
Now, hey, looking at that, right? In the wrong place, but a guy we know, Salas, right? He has the full shebang bidet. The heated one,
the total one. Yeah.
The one you're talking about. He's got the little fucking thing in the wall and shit.
You know how many details you got to work for that?
What do those cost? What, $400 or $500?
$1,200.
$1,200.
$1,500.
Wow.
A good one. But yeah.
Then
there's one that makes noise, and I could use this one. It makes noise to disguise.
Oh, the hat.
Yeah.
I went to there was a place I went to,
Got my hat on.
some place in New Hampshire, years ago. Years ago, and it was my first exposure to a bidet. And you walk up.
Mine was here.
You walk up to the toilet, and the lid went up.
Oh,
And
yes.
illuminated inside.
That's,
Yeah.
You would like the illumination.
I just
on the
went here
inside.
for a beer.
Yeah. Oh. And hey, the
an
seat was heated. You know, even the seat was heated. You sat down, it was warm. And at first,
Oh, you took a shit
no,
there?
The warm seat is a little
is that
unnerving.
a hotel? And I sit
Oh,
there.
you 5-star man.
No, it was it wasn't that fancy of a
It was
place.
the Best Western.
Something like that. It wasn't. It just happened to have this in it. Right?
That's where I stayed Saturday
So-
night.
The extreme handicap
But it's-
suite in the
well,
Holiday Inn.
What's weird, like I said,
Oh, that's right.
it's my first exposure to a bidet.
I only like fine-end restaurants.
So it wasn't even that. I'll tell you later. It wasn't even that. You're getting
Your
way
first
you're
exposure
getting
to
way too
water
ahead.
cleaning
Trust
your
me.
ass. Okay.
Yeah, you're getting way too up there. But you get the first time with a bidet, and what's weird is, like I said, it's a heated seat. So to me, if honestly sitting down felt like a 500-pound guy was just on it before me. You know, because it was warmed.
I like a
that's
hot
what I don't
ass.
like. That's why I don't
That's
like
weird,
a
isn't
warm
it?
a
Yeah.
warm seat, not knowing who or how long it had been
Right.
since someone else's ass cheeks were heating that
Yes.
up.
So it's once I figured out later that's what it was, because it had all the little buttons and gadgets, and it said a heat seat, all this. They had heated water. I hit the button. Oh, hello! And I get the nice warm bum rinse. Yeah.
Oh,
So, but that was nice. That was the first time I got exposed to one of the bidet. But that was like a $2,000 toilet.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But
It's
I
kind
looked
of-
it up. It was
It's kind of insane. In the meantime, those bidets that I picked up for $12,
yeah.
you know how much they're going for after COVID?
Oh, a lot. Everybody wants them now.
75.
About
Oh, wow.
48, 50, 60 for the dual side. Like I have the self-cleaning, which is nice. You turn it the other way,
Yeah.
and it
I'd love to have a time machine and go back 6 months pre-pandemic and just buy a bunch of shit like that.
You could have
buy
made
some
a killing
plywood.
on the signs and stickers.
Made
One way
no,
only.
made a killing on buying plywood.
Oh, yeah.
$100 a sheet. $100 a sheet.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, that's why somebody had, posted a picture, a meme on Facebook of a piece of plywood went through the windshield of a car.
Yeah, my brother did.
Right. It said, instead of,
I did, instead
didn't
of
file insurance claim,
and
sold
getting-
the plywood, have got a new car.
yeah, traded up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of, yeah.
Well,
Good stuff.
now, so going back to that amusement park, the roller coaster, people had to basically get
coaster.
evacuated, walk down 200 feet, which in some parts of a roller coaster could be pretty daunting. You know, I mean,
That's with no
So,
I had net.
I had that happen to me up in Cannibal Lake Park when I was a kid.
yeah,
Got it would and all of a sudden it was a small metal roller coaster, so that it was this little tiny like 1970s catwalk that, quite frankly, should not have been used by the general public, but we had to, and we climbed down. And
Now, would you do-
my mother did not like that.
would you do a roller coaster today?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now I know you did that. What did you do with the Stratosphere? The fucking edge walk or something? You did something.
I almost did.
Okay.
I didn't want to spend $100 to jump off a fucking building. though.
Yeah.
It was
Bungee jump off.
$10.
Though.
$10 was enough to go and shit at the highest point in Las Vegas. That was enough for me. But
Yeah.
Could you see yourself bringing children to Vegas? Why?
Waste of money, I think. But
Like,
I
for
don't-
example, that circus place.
Circus Sickus.
I guess
Well, you know what I mean, though?
No,
Like, if you-
because
4 more drinks.
because there are cheaper places that you can go without a chance of losing your kid's college fund while you're out there with them.
No, because I'm not a gambler.
Right.
You're
At
not.
all. 20, maybe 40
Right.
bucks. That's
Yeah,
it.
you know the longest time I played on $20 was 8:30 a.m. to 2:15 a.m.
You know what?
I did.
And
I
you
played.
got lucky. I lose it
played a
in the
good
first
day.
10 minutes. I'm like, fuck you, I'm done.
Now, in the
Let's go.
meantime, my buddy Dougie went through $8,000.
Right,
That is
see?
mind-blowing.
came back-
I'm Dougie.
Yeah.
He came back. Well, that's why we get 32nd floor treatment,
But again, right. But
which is kind of fucked up.
like you and I, and same with her. We're conservative in that. Like you and I, we've done it. We could play for hours. Just with that initial $20 or $30 we spent, and just make it last.
But the thing is, you and I didn't go out like our previous co-host.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Nope.
I watched him. Oh, I'm up $20. I'm like, you put 100 in, so you're down 80.
He won't see it that way. He's like,
No,
it's
and he just kept on putting money in, and goddamn.
and then when he is up, when he has, like I've seen him.
I appreciated that dinner. I did appreciate that dinner. We had a great dinner.
I have seen him up a significant amount, but he's just so stupid when it comes to walking away.
Well, our dinner cost it was four of us? Yeah, four of us. It was a $200 dinner at like an ESPN joint off of New York, New York.
Oh yeah, New York.
The night that the Bruins won. And he was like, "Hey, I'm up 200. I'm buying dinner." And I'm like, "Dude, you don't have to." And he's like, "No. It's $200 later." God, you guys could eat a lot. Yes, especially when someone else is paying.
Right?
And
drinks.
now, by the
keep
way,
'em coming.
that dinner at Encore Bistro and Bar in Dennis, Massachusetts. Now, mind you, I was not skimping. I treated myself. I had worked overtime, so I had extra money in the account, and I knew it was going to be a good, special, fun night. $200 and some odd dollars.
Oh Jesus!
We're not going there.
Oh yes, you
Come
are.
on.
Because guess
No.
what? Guess what? They've got a section called shareables, and that's where
Jesus.
that's where it knocks out. You like
How
avocado?
much is the burger? $25?
$9.
Teresa checking in. Hello.
You know. So
What's
do you
up,
like
sweetie?
avocado?
I love avocado.
You like guacamole?
Yeah.
You like pita chips fried
Holy
up to
guacamole.
do with bacon. Bacon, big 2 giant strips of cooked bacon, and you just dip it right in the avocado. Now that is keto.
That's not a meal though. I
No,
want, like,
but you get that, and then you get other stuff like, well, yeah, of course. I mean, it was not keto. You will have to go off.
Oh, I do, don't I?
Occasionally, yeah.
I do, don't I?
Shut up! Fuck you.
She will go away.
I don't like you anymore.
I'm on keto. Can I have some extra bread,
We
please?
might go away.
I do not eat bread.
It doesn't count if we're drinking.
Bread is horrible.
Oh, I
We
live
might go
by
away
bread.
4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
She'll go. She'll do something then. I don't know.
By the way, you're limited to 1 burger each that month.
No, you can have tons of burgers, just no bread.
No, according to Joe Biden, 1 burger a month.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
And
right.
don't bother meeting for 4th of July because the government doesn't want you to have fun by COVID
Right, they want to
restrictions.
count like 4 pounds of meat per year or something stupid. I don't know.
That's part of that AOC Green New Deal that they keep on trying to pass.
Which would, honestly, if every American
Wasn't it blown out of proportion though?
if every American just adopted to that, farms would be killed. I mean, just you kill the
We're
industry.
not. It's-
Numerous industries would
It's
be
not
killed.
going to happen.
No, it's just
It's
stupid.
just like I'm
planning.
not giving up my V8. 5.8 liter. That's 0.8 liters more than the Mustang. And guess
Yeah.
what? The Mustang
I thought you meant V8 juice.
Yeah. Oh my god.
should have had
Oh
a
my
V8.
god. I legit am like, wow.
I don't. Listen, the
I thought
Ford.
it was juice. The V8 juice is great.
They neutered the Mustang.
Oh,
you heard about that?
Yeah. What the thing looked like a fucking Ford
I
Escort.
saw it. It's an Edge. I think it's like an
Stupid.
Edge.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's a Ford Edge
Like some mini crossover looking thing.
4-door Mustang. You know
Awful.
You know what that is? That's
They
called.
ruined
That's
it.
called a Ford Fairmount.
How long do you think that'll last? A year, 2 years till they redesign it?
No, they'll keep on going with that shit.
I
It's
think-
like the HE, the Hummer Electric.
Why would they change it that way though? Why would they change?
Why
like
would you
Mustang,
put that much
such a historic type of model?
Well, because they're trying to break the
Well,
culture.
I get that, but like they want to bring in something more economic, all that shit, right? Why wouldn't they
Make cars $10,000 then.
right? Well,
Well, they do. Just nobody wants to drive
well,
them.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
know
Why
those
not make
little
a different car?
Econo boxes that you see cruising
Yeah.
down the road? Those are about 11, 12 grand. That's about the cheapest I think you're going to get a brand new car now.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you and I were growing up, we did have this plays right into something I
Fucking
wanted to
you
talk
go,
about.
4
One of the
grand.
first cars that we had, I had a Monza Spider, and 1975. It did all of like
My
5
first car,
minutes.
$300.
Well, yeah, 500. But I bought the car and the engine block cracked like a couple months later.
Oh, mine was 3 days later. Like I'm driving down the
I
road
had
and black
a
smoke coming out the
crank,
back.
cranking moonroof.
Huh.
And the thing is, when you're trying to close it, the fucking thing would come right off in your hand, and it's raining in the car while you're driving,
Trying to
and
put
you're
it back
trying
on.
to.
Shit.
I can top you. I had a Datsun.
He's getting jealous now.
I had a Datsun 510.
A B. Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah, no, those are great.
And I had some type of duct tape on the inside and outside windshield because it
Oh,
was
yeah.
so rusted
Yeah, it was
that
just-
the duct tape was the only thing holding the windshield into the car.
That's
I
why
remember
there's
those
no
days.
such thing as Datsun. It's now Nissan
Yes.
because they had
course.
and
bad steel.
I begged my mother for it. I said, "Please, Mom, I need a car."
My dad had a Datsun B210.
I remember B210.
B210 hatchback. Now,
I
the thing
remember
is, we
those.
had bucket seats. Now, as a kid, you wanted the middle seat because that middle seat was not supposed to be for a third kid. But we're a family of 5. You put
Yeah.
one right in the middle. So I'm sitting in the middle. I can see everything. Now, in the meantime, my brother is just below eye level because of the bucket seats in the car. And he
Yep.
can't see out.
Yes.
That was
My mother had
one of
this
the first
little-
cars I think my dad got was an FM radio in it, which
geez.
and it pissed him off so much because there was a light in there in the dial.
Yeah.
So and he's driving home at night. So I mean,
Oh, distracting.
it was
Yeah.
blue. So my dad took this little piece of electric tape, and I
Put it right
remember him
across, it's
sitting
all
just and it was just dim enough just to see it, and you could see it. And I mean, it's American ingenuity. That's gone, by the way.
Yeah, nobody does that. Yeah.
We can't even have kids change light. They don't know how to change light bulbs.
No. Well, and a lot of lights now is a stupid LED anyway.
Well,
one beats.
actually,
Alexa, lower lights.
oh dear God, here we go. Don't tell her to do that
Yeah,
because that will lose power to the board.
Yeah, last time we did that.
I said lower lights.
Yeah, well, right now she's going to start fucking playing music out in the kitchen again like last time.
My mother had this little orange Datsun, little fucking 2-door.
Probably a B210.
I forget, a little car, and the floorboards were so fucking rotten.
Yes.
Right, like
yes,
I would sit there and I could look down and see
Yes.
the ground as it's going.
My mom and dad had a car like that too.
So we had a Chevy Chevette, and you fit 3 kids in the back of a Chevy Chevette. Back in the 70s, you had the Econobox
So
stuff.
at least you're a little
Don't-
skinnier then.
Don't go car shopping in the summer with 3 children and you're looking for a subcompact car. Once you put them 1970s fucking space snowsuits on you where you can't get your arms down, so now we're all trying to fit into the back. None of us are fitting into the fucking car.
Yeah.
And it's a 2-door hatchback, and my dad got this. Now it's got this antenna on it that's got 8 feet because he had a CB radio. He was Blackbeard backbeard coming at you. And he would
Like
get
a big whip antenna up there.
he would get behind an 18-wheeler and draft them. And it pissed him off because the truck drivers were like, why am I not getting good mileage? I'm just dragging something more. Yeah, dragging a family of 5 in a pebble on the road. We're going, and the thing is, the antenna, you can hear it go.
Oh my God, this is my life.
Yeah.
This is my life.
I mean, a Chevy Chevette.
I'm a kid. I'm one
The
kid.
fucking AM radio was
shit.
it was FM was $100 upgrade.
Upgrade, oh yeah.
And my dad was one speaker right in the center of the dash.
Yeah.
That fucker, and it would always crack.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And
Because
so
you put it too loud.
my no,
the dash
the
itself,
dash
yeah.
is
Oh,
just
the dash cracked.
The
it.
heat
Entering.
after a
Remember
while,
they made
yeah.
those covers for the dash?
oh
yeah.
the carpet. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
out
you
in
get
LA.
that. It's too late.
For those of you under
fucking-
40, you have no
Oh
clue
my
what we're
god,
talking
I'm
about. Yeah.
dying.
No, we're having.
I am dying.
We're having
I'm
a
dead.
We've opened the Wayback Machine up.
Oh shit.
The Wayback
But,
Machine.
But the first car we ever got with power windows was a 1984
Oh shit.
Chrysler LeBaron,
Oh my god. Ooh.
wonderful gray
4-door, right? Yeah.
4-door
Wow.
with gray velour
Yes,
seats.
yes.
Let me tell you something. We were not allowed into the car with ice cream on those plastic pleather seats
Yeah.
in the old Country Squire wagon. You think my dad would let us get anywhere near that? No. So we didn't get to ride in that car a lot until it was time for my dad to get a new car, and then Mom was driving it.
The best car my mother ever had, I think, was a I can't remember the year, but it's an late 80s-ish Plymouth station wagon. You know, the little fucking.
Those were
They were the offset of the Dodge.
the diplomat
you know.
kind of vehicle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And she had like her favorite car. Her favorite car, I believe, would be she had a '88 Ford Thunderbird.
I
Oh
had
yeah, because that's sexy.
It was a
that was a good
big,
car.
It was a
I
big
had
car. At
I had
that
an
time.
'84 Ford Thunderbird.
Yeah, it was a-
I'm embarrassed
This
to
thing was
say
a
that.
fucking boat, though. It was a big thing, 2-door.
4 cylinders.
Oh no, hers was a fucking 8. She got
There was-
rear-ended by a 7-Up truck.
7 Up,
Oh, yeah, she
cha-ching.
got money out of that. Yeah.
Time to.
Go on a cruise.
She probably got a Chevy Chevette with a cracked dashboard over the speaker.
That was the Bahamas cruise. A good guess.
I figured.
But
Did you shit on the boat there too?
Oh, yeah, right. No, hey, you got shit, right?
Or well, I can see you.
Whether
I
it
don't
be behind a bar or behind a shed.
My most memorable is Ford Pinto. She had a Ford Pinto.
love those.
Red one.
A friend of mine,
and
Gary, had one.
Fucking got T-boned out in like fucking Somerville. From
Those were
some guy
not.
like
well-
completely blew the red light.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
Did you get
here
money from
today
that, too?
because
No, but insurance covered it.
because his mom got T-boned and not hit from the rear in a Pinto,
Yes,
which
yes.
would
I had a
instantly
Nova.
incinerate you.
Because now-
what year?
74. With a tachometer.
Ooh.
74. That was when they had the
tachometer.
small
It's so
windows
cute.
and the roof was
Yeah, I
lower.
did. I don't
Actually,
know why I had a tachometer, but I wound up with a Nova.
the 74 Nova was a badass car. 78 was pretty badass too. A friend of mine had a 78.
So I would go pick up my girlfriend from Summers on the Beach, which was the club in Fort Lauderdale.
Well,
Huge.
Picking up my girlfriend with
No, I didn't do
I'm
that.
fucking with you.
I didn't do that to that girlfriend.
Ooh. Ooh, the filth on tonight's show.
That didn't happen until I moved to Massachusetts.
Oh my god.
Anyway, but I would turn.
what the hell happened?
She would have me pick her up in the back
her.
alley. What happened?
Back
A
alley. That sounds
button
fucking
just
weird.
fucking disappeared off of the screen.
No, you pick you up in the back
Fucking
alley.
hell.
Oh, I thought you were
Where?
making fun of me talking.
Oh.
No, it was like a back alleyway, like the servants' entrance way. And when I would make a left-hand turn, the Nova always beeped its horn. So anytime I made a left to go anywhere, it was like meh, 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 meh. Oh my god!
So did you ever have an 80s Ford? Like a cheap 80s Ford?
I had '89 Ford Probe.
Where the horn was on the directional stock?
Oh no. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, but no.
I broke a kid's directional stock and he was pissed at me. He couldn't honk his horn or turn directionals.
I had someone that had a Ford van. It was on a Ford van,
Yeah.
and that the shifter was also a standard, but it was in a column. Remember those? Oh my god!
Chase was the only one who could drive one. And the thing is, he didn't drive it well either. We had an old telephone company van
I can never
with a
figure out
cage
what
in the
the
back. So there's like 9 of us in the cage in the back. And he's...
Fucking get waffled.
Thank God I hadn't been drinking yet by the time when he drove a little bit. I mean, it was a little bit smoother on the way home. But going there, we were all bruised and cut. And because they had sharp edges in cars back then. They didn't
Especially
have
the
any-
cage. Yeah.
Oh, the cage was welded together by the phone company. It was like invented by them. And, no, I mean, old cars were some of the best. They were like weird superstitions that you go over railroad tracks. You'd have to touch a screw and lift your feet off of the floor. Try to find an open screw in a current car today. You can't do that shit anymore.
But I remember
Hold your breath going by a graveyard.
that column shifter.
Yes.
That was scary. The column shifter.
I don't
you
do
know.
it anymore, though. I gave it up.
I could never figure out how exactly. You'd be super coordinated to fucking do that.
I'm gonna mention something. Well, I drove a VW Bug, a semi-automatic.
What the fuck is a semi-automatic?
Remember the big fat guy who worked at the old Natick Mall as security guard? I had to go pick up something, and he's like, "Here's the keys to my car." I mean, he was giant.
Yep.
And the thing is, he was so damn big. The seat in his car was flattened.
Oh,
yeah.
I had to look up and over the door to look left.
Oh, it's so low.
Thing is, you had to push it down and then push it in and just kind of go. And then you start doing the synchro shifting where you get up to about $2,500. Otherwise, you hear, and you're like, oh my God, can't find them, grind them. 3-speed. And it was terrifying because I hated stick shifts back in the day. The first time I ever got left with a car, it was a 87.5 Ford Bronco 2. Everybody's going off in their automatic cars. My friend throws me the keys and he goes, "Go ahead, take my car." And I'm like, "Hey, all right, cool." Oh shit, he's got a stick shift.
Yep.
I never did well in those. The first car I ever learned on a stick shift was a British car. First gear was up where reverse is in American cars back in the day. And so I'm like,
So who had a British car?
a friend of mine's parents, we were down driver training in the Marlboro High School parking lot back in the day.
I mean, I was almost tempted to bullshit to get a valet job because valets make good money. You know, a lot of cash tips. So
You get
had
to put your
drive-
ass in some nice
You had to
cars,
drive
too.
a stick. I'm like, I can figure it out. I'm thinking I can figure it out. Just tell them, yep, I can drive it.
Sure.
And then I picture myself getting behind some expensive car, and then the person just hearing me going, not even be able to fucking pull the thing away, So like, fuck it, I'll do it. Well, I didn't. I ended up not doing it. I didn't think it would be a smart idea. But I was more thinking about the money because I knew how much valets made. Huge cash job. I'm like, fuck, I'll do that. But I could just exactly. Grinding and shit.
Yeah, let's see.
I can see it now. Especially that
Oh,
place.
here we go.
A lot of people that use the valet.
There we go. Ready?
And first gear.
This is a Camaro, a 2011.
Floor.
Oh,
that would be me.
Goes into gear, but very heavy grinding. Shit.
Do you think?
You know who did that? Rizzo.
Oh,
Rizzo had a Camaro.
that does not.
A V6, by the way. Had a Camaro.
Of course it was.
For whatever
V6.
reason.
I'm surprised he didn't have the
He just-
4-cylinder.
He just wanted to show off.
I don't want to go fast. I want to look good.
And the V6 with a T-top.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's what my friend had. I
And
drove
so
that
he
for a
dro-
while.
He bought that after he went to that after having a Dodge Neon, right? So goes to he wanted to upgrade, whatever. Good for him.
K car of the 2000s.
He's showing off after work. He's trying, right?
Oh, you had a neon.
I had two.
Yeah.
I like.
You had an ugly white neon.
No, never a white one. A red, two red.
Red.
ones.
Okay, then that was.
But anyway, he wanted to show off, right? So he's revving it, right? Then he takes off, right? And then somehow, what he was trying to shift it, he puts it in fucking. It's an automatic, mind you.
That bogged down Chevy.
He slammed it in reverse.
Oh.
Right? And you
Oh. Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Oh!" He's trying to show off before a softball game.
What's the fastest you ever thrown a car in park?
Fastest ever thrown a car in park,
Like what
while
speed were you
moving.
going? Yeah.
I don't know, just a few miles an hour. I don't.
A friend of mine had had his mom's Buick, and we were in the car. I was in the back seat, and my friend Scott was in the front. His brother was driving, and I don't know why he did this, but my friend Scott reaches over, turns it off. So Jim is a analog guy. I mean, a digital guy, ones and zeros, very genius with a computer. Common sense, not so much. I'll tell you a story afterwards. After this, he looks around, and then puts it in park. You can hear the park bar just just slapping against it. We come to a complete stop. I'm on the floor. Now, this is an old Buick, 1981 Buick, so it was gigantic. It was a land yacht. I was terrified to ride the rest of the way back home with him, and we didn't know if the car was going to go or not, if the transmission would work. Apparently, it did. But in the same car, he got a Fox body Mustang, like one of the 4-cylinder kinds, but he thought it was really cool because it had a spoiler on the back. And he says, "Which way do I go?" And we're approaching a rotary, and we're like, "Go straight." He's like, "Which way do I go?" "Go straight." Right over the center of, and it was like a park in the middle. It was in Boston, and it just, his fog lights now are tilted down and right onto the ground. The whole ground effects, it just crumpled and smashed.
He took you very literal.
Well, this is the same guy. Goes, full moon, and he turns off the headlights. We're driving down one of the most dangerous roads in Marlboro. I think I'll drive. Now, he didn't have a good car stereo, but he had a great boom box that had a remote, and he'd put it like 11D batteries in it and put it in the trunk, and he'd do the remote with the CDs. He's big into weird CDs, and it was just the middle.
I want to know what you're thinking.
We were going up to Kamal's house. The first night I ever met Kamal. And now this guy here, I come walking in, he's got on this massive projection screen. Now this is 1987, 88. A projection screen TV was unheard of. But this is in his bedroom, and he was the oldest, and he had the entire split entry home. He made his bedroom the entire left half of the basement.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And it was just fantastic. And I walked in, and there's a fire burning in the fireplace. There's a giant tree stump in the middle of the room with an axe
in it,
with a phone book that's just chopped to hell. And I'm like, what's this? He just looks over at us, just deadpan. It didn't have the number I was looking for. And I'm like, oh my God, Jim, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Now, come to find out, Kamal was one of the smartest guys I ever knew.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad that he's gone, but the stuff that he did was just fantastic in the political arena, that he worked to get Lowell cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of that is because of him, and then now it's just back down to the shithole it is right now. But yeah, he also drove a couple. We all of my friends had sketchy cars growing up.
Yeah, you had a lot of sketchy friends.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did. I mean, I know. I know you did.
Yeah. At least
most
some of them. Chase. Chase.
Yeah. He works the campground.
Yes, what a gig he's got, huh?
Oh, yeah,
traveling around the country, living on federal property as a caretaker / ranger.
Yeah.
Pretty good job.
That would be fun, though.
It would be fun if you weren't living in a trailer in the dead of winter.
I could live in a trailer.
In the dead of winter.
Yeah, she'd be fine with that.
Yeah. You'd have to have a good
heat.
trailer. Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes he does.
There's plenty of heat.
As you put your hand on my thigh.
On your leg, your knee. Oh, Patty, go and take.
We got a moron here. Is that it?
I got one for you. Carol Baskin, bitch.
Oh.
So, did you hear about that one? No? All right. Carol Baskin.
Who is Carol Baskin?
Oh, Joe Exotic. Remember all that?
Tiger King.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Carol Baskin.
Yeah. The one who wanted a monopoly. She wanted to say she was saving the tigers, yet in the meantime, she's exploiting them just like all the rest of these lunatics.
So
were.
just a few days ago, she offered to help Joe Exotic try to scale back some of his prison sentence.
Wow.
By doing what?
I'm not sure exactly. I thought maybe Patty might know more, but she probably doesn't. Do you?
No.
I know you
This
probably
is just
saw
a
the
loose
headline, right?
outline, yeah.
Yeah.
And then a squirrel ran by and I went, ooh, squirrel.
So sorry, I don't know the whole gist of it, other than if
So read the article to us. Paraphrase.
Read the internet, Bumper.
The Big Cat Public Safety Act was the brainchild of Carol Baskin, as revealed in the popular Netflix docuseries.
I'd say docuseries with a very loose.
Yeah? Why?
This was definitely done to entertain and kind of shock. There was there was a lot of information, but there wasn't a lot of substance to the information. It was pretty much exploiting a bunch of hicks and a bunch of lunatics.
That's what this Big Cat Safety Act is about, is to prevent zoos like Exotics, that Joe Exotic had, from existing.
Like hers?
But again, that's kind of where I'm thinking too. Is I don't know what makes hers different than his.
Oh, because it's how she markets it.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking someone got a whiff of this, a whiff of the feud.
It's a little aptly
of the feud between Joe Exotic and her, and the other guy. What's the other guy's name?
Well, the producer probably said, "Have I got a story for you? I need to make some money back on the shit that I lost."
And then
the guy from A Current Affair there.
If we weren't in COVID, that probably would have never taken off as big as.
I think it would have been
a little bit.
It would have been okay. It would have done okay.
I think timing wise worked out well.
Oh my god! Everyone became obsessed with it.
Yeah, it was a little weird
because we had nothing to turn to. We had nothing.
Well, then Netflix started buying everything that couldn't air on TV. As a matter of fact, on Netflix, the new season of The Circle is
I started
on.
it.
Yeah.
I'm in episode 2.
I haven't. Now is it?
Did you like it? The first one?
I watched half of it, but the thing is, I have so much on my watch list, and now I'm condensing. I'm getting rid of Netflix.
Why?
Yeah, I'm getting rid of Netflix. Because dinners cost too much occasionally while going out, so I have to save a little bit of money on that.
Trim somewhere else.
Trim from the Netflix. I mean, occasionally I can watch Elmer's. We're going to come up with a different E name each time.
So, all right, real quick here. In the 2.5 years Exotic has spent in prison, he has maintained his innocence, of course. Right?
Of course.
He
doesn't
even
know any
asked
better.
former Donald Trump to pardon him. Unfortunately, for Exotic, the pardon never happened. And he expressed his displeasure with the decision.
Well, you know why? Donald Trump's handlers said, no, not a good idea.
Trump, that chicken shit, he left office and he's only let people that he got in trouble out of jail.
Well, it wouldn't, I mean...
Which, you know what? If I was president, I'd probably do the same fucking thing.
No.
If I jammed up a half dozen people, those half dozen going to get out when I get out.
Yeah.
You know, I'll sign the papers. So then he goes on and says, I have CVID. Not COVID, CVID.
CVID.
I have CVID, which is a common variable immune disease, which means I have no immune system and I've got to get blood infusions every 3 to 4 weeks, and I've only been getting them every 3 months.
So where do you think he got the CVID from? Banging every guy he met?
Yeah, right. You know, all those meth heads.
You have to be a little selective when you're putting your penis in something.
I was weighed again last week and lost another
Guys are
10
not
pounds.
selective.
That's just
They're
it.
not. 2 a.m. closing time. No.
Gather up
warm
the jacket, head to the exit.
They got a warm body that's giving it a nod.
Oh.
They're going for that.
Conscious or not.
Well, that's all.
Conscious or not, baby.
Oh, my God.
You can be in love and have that.
That there's love, my friend.
Joe goes on to say, regardless of whether Baskin can help Exotic get out of prison or not, the 58-year-old says he has a new plan for himself upon his release from prison. I'm going to stand for prison reform and justice reform, he said.
Yeah, I've got an idea from him.
knock you out.
I got an idea from him.
Stop breaking the law!
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So that's that. Pretty much what it says early on was that if Carol said that if Joe offered to help her fight for that Big Cat Safety Program, Safety Act, then she would help fight for him to get out. But that was it.
Having a meth head who hasn't had meth in a long time speaking for your charity is really not where I would want to go.
Yeah, you got to move
that.
on from that. You know?
How can you move on from being Joe Exotic? Okay, the guy.
I love how he
singing country songs.
Yeah, he was a country singer.
Mm-hmm. You know, he didn't sing.
He didn't sing shit.
Any of those.
No, and the man that sang for him is actually pretty good.
It's a band, yeah.
No, he's not good because
the band is good. He's not good.
No, the band sucks. It's country music.
Yeah,
it's like
you don't like country music.
It's like sticking nails.
We
into
like
your-
country.
We like country.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good
Just
luck
because
with
you
that.
have all your teeth don't mean nothing.
Hold on.
That is one big pile of shit.
Yeah. yeah.
But those.
So, speaking of two things, I'm going to tie two topics together. So one, so you say you want to get rid of Netflix.
Yeah.
Do you have Discovery Plus?
Love Discovery Plus.
Got to tell you,
Love Discovery Plus.
it really does. Thank God for shock mount, huh? Thank God
Yes.
for you.
Let's
Got a
test
shit,
it, shall we?
You got a shit shock mount. You see,
it works fine.
I just cracked the crap out of it.
I'm not
That's no
hitting a
shock at all.
mount. Yeah, no, it's not. It's a holder, not really a
This
shock mount.
this is what you're talking about. When a
That's
shock
what I
mount.
have. I have better with what I have at home.
Yeah, but that still sounds like
I
shit.
have a better sound system at home.
I bought a portable sound system.
Yeah, you got something?
What are you rubbing his nuts over there or something like that? Go easy with that. That's my
He
secondary.
needs to shave.
No, it sounds more like that.
Oh my god.
I have thought about Discovery.
It's so worth it.
Yeah, the
Discovery Plus.
Discovery Plus, and several of, I forget what networks are on it, but there's several networks that, all
There's a
connected to it.
lot of shows.
I got to
on
tell you,
there, a
I
lot.
have not regretted dumping cable and going with YouTube TV because I've rarely watch commercial TV. Why? I hate commercials, and I detest major media outlets. Now I watch a lot of Pluto. I watch.
I've gotten bored of Pluto a little bit.
No, well, I mean,
Pluto, I was trying to explain to her earlier. Pluto has a lot on demand too, if you know how to look for
ton.
it. Yeah.
A huge amount. Now, and the commercials are not that long either. You're looking at
quick.
about a minute and a half.
Yeah.
And
More like 6 minutes.
on certain channels.
Yeah.
The popular channels.
On the channels I watch.
Right.
The populace.
Like the Love Boat channel. There's a good amount of commercials on that. Why?
I
Because
watch Adventure. No.
Yeah, Adventure.
Fail
something
Army
else.
doesn't have a lot of ads.
Wow.
I sit and I'll
You
watch
watch
people fucking up all day
Hotel
long.
Impossible, Dinner Impossible.
I watch
Hotel Impossible's on that now?
on Adventureland. Yeah. 5
And
o'clock
on that
Monday through
Adventure
Friday.
channel or whatever they have.
Oh, on the Discovery Channel?
No. On Pluto.
Okay.
Every day, Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock.
Is it on demand there?
No,
Might be, I don't know.
It just
Adventure. Something.
it just left Amazon.
Oh yeah.
That's
I
why
watch it every day.
I love it.
I love
Anthony Melchiori is how, and you know that I liked him because remember in Chicago we were in that hotel, and I went through it going, oh. And he went, "What? This is good." And I'm like, the paint is all fucked
Yeah, I know
up.
because you're so judgmental. I'm like,
I am.
As long as a fucking rat's not going to chew my toe at night, I don't know.
Here we go. So Saturday night, I rented a hotel in Marlboro.
Why? Is it the Holiday Inn?
Best Western by Apex.
You know, people live there, right?
So I did
The place that people live at. You don't want to be staying at. It's like the Lincoln Inn in downtown.
It was
Marlboro.
$64 plus tax.
Okay,
So I
you
paid
ever
like
wonder
70.
why it was like 64?
I know why it was.
I mean,
So Phoenix had a football game.
okay.
All right. And I said, oh, it's our last day of pretty much we could do something for
Let's go stay in Marlboro.
spring break.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm like, how about we stay 5 minutes from your game? We'll swim before your football game, come home, chill out, swim in the morning, have free breakfast. Blah,
They have an
blah.
indoor pool?
They did.
When did that go in?
Oh, they've had it for a while.
Really? Is that
Yeah.
in the Best Western? Is that the one that's the old bowling alley?
No, it's the one with the convention center there. That all has all the
Oh, the one
gun
with the,
shows.
with the
the
gun
back, yeah, in the
shows.
back,
Okay,
yes,
there's
yes.
a pool in there. No
Yes.
shit. Well, maybe I'll
So
spend
for-
$64 to have a pool day.
It was nice.
Actually, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. It's
It wasn't
the one,
at-
I thought it was the one just up the street. That's
Not the
where
courtyard.
people live at. No, there's
No,
another
yeah,
one.
but I know what you're talking about. There's a lot of new ones though. That whole area has got so many new
Well,
hotels.
I figured, Dad's not doing anything with him during
I
spring break.
gotta figure out though, why does Marlboro need so many hotels? Digital is gone.
Yeah, but there's tons of other companies that are in
Oh,
Marlboro.
conventions, yeah, like meetings for work and stuff like that.
I think the gun shows are what I go there for, maybe.
Yeah.
there was a
but-
hot tub show this weekend.
Oh dear God.
There we go. Huh?
It was.
Go, Eiffel Tower.
Hot tubs are little cost up front. I mean, it's an investment. The problem is once people all of a sudden figure out, oh shit, this is going to cost $300 a month to run on your regular electric bill. God, and then the cleaning of it is what? Are you supposed to clean it once every 3 to 5 months?
Yeah,
So you have to flush the whole thing. Now, if you are a homeowner,
a lot of water.
I mean, that's like 80 kids flushing the toilet just constantly. Okay, it's.
Can you just enjoy it? without
Now I
complaining?
enjoy when my friends have hot tubs, and the best is it's like 10 degrees, and you go out there and you throw that towel off. You're already freezing cold. Your feet are numb, and you put them in the water. You don't. It's not warm. It's this is different. And then next thing you know, hey, now if you've had something to drink, that alcohol just bubbles up into your brain, and hey, this is the best thing in the world. Time to get out, and you're so fucking numb from the booze and the hot water, and you walk around, and then you hit that patch of ice because you splashed a little bit out there on the bang. You're flat on your ass on a freezing cold
Is he
deck.
speaking from experience?
Yeah, right.
A little
Probably.
bit, yeah.
Boil your balls. Oh my god.
Oh my God! So we stayed at a bed and breakfast. Have we talked to you since then? I don't know.
No, you. I mean, not in
not since
person.
then,
no.
You said you went there, and I'm like, do they have a TV? And it's-
Oh yeah, very nice. It was
Yeah,
great.
we stayed in the room Tony Bennett stayed in.
Fly me to the moon.
So there was a jacuzzi. So
The Tony Bennett jacuzzi.
kind of. So Saturday night we went to
Better
run
hope
it,
that they
and it was
clean it.
ice cold.
Oh, that's right. They didn't turn the
Right until the next morning.
Yeah.
But we made it work the next morning.
Did you get a discount?
No, but he
No,
didn't let us
we-
stay late and all that. I
He
mean, they
gave
could-
us like 3 extra hours to
we
stay.
didn't complain. I mean, we had an amazing breakfast. Other than the water problem, and the place was great.
Yeah, it was
Strangest bed and breakfast I ever stayed in was in somebody's home.
So
And-
this place was like the main bed and breakfast in part was a separate house. They were in the house that's like kind of attached to the back.
I went.
It wasn't.
The only place that was available was on my friend's island there up in Maine.
Yeah.
And they get out there, and they were very nice people. They let us, 2 people who they have no idea what we were capable of. They gave us the keys to a 30-year-old minivan to drive around the island, which, of course, we made good use of because our friends were on the other side of the island.
Like you're gonna become chief up there or something.
Well, I did. I didn't want to be police. I wanted to be constable. I like the title, chief constable up there.
He's always been more British European than American.
Yeah. I like imperial law a little bit better than America. Yeah, what's that? No, fuck you. I gotta punch a cop. Oh, okay, you're not guilty of that. Oh, you called somebody white trash? Sorry. You're in jail for 3 months.
That's not nice.
That's not nice. It's not polite. Yeah, I don't know. Where we were going with that, I have no idea. But
well, I'll travel. And what else you got? Oh, yes.
Oh, so I brought up
Discovery Plus.
Discovery Plus.
Discovery Plus.
So we found a Discovery Plus original series.
It is on tonight. We missed it.
I think it's
We'll
done.
watch it tomorrow.
I think it's done. We'll see.
Isn't
Anyway.
aren't you able to watch anything on demand in it?
No.
No,
This
it's
is
a
a
short,
series.
limited series.
Oh, then I don't want
That
it.
premieres every Tuesday.
Yeah, fuck that. I want if I miss it, I want to be able to watch it when I'm not
Well,
an
you
appointment
can.
TV
Yeah, you
guy.
can.
Oh, so it's on demand. You can watch it.
Yeah,
again.
we can watch it when we get home.
Okay.
No,
But
like
I
you.
knew. What?
7 up to we got 2
Oh,
episodes
watch
to
it.
watch.
Okay, so anyway, it's called Pig
Got a Woody. Did you see
Royalty.
that?
I'm gonna
She
need
got a
another
Woody.
drink.
Pig Royalty.
Yes, bitch.
Oh, I've heard of this. Now, the only thing I know is Zena's Pig Farm in Hudson, and I remember going to Stowe to my friend's house, and we would, just to avoid that awful smell. Now there's a housing tract in there,
Yeah.
like $1 million McMansions. They don't know that their foundations are sunk in millions of pounds of pig shit.
But now
does that matter?
you would appreciate now if you were to do this pig thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, right, you take this
Like this.
a little, like a maybe 3 foot long, kind of would be like a whip. Just kind of, you're not really
Like this.
You're not whipping the pigs, but you're just tapping them on the shoulder type thing
Like.
to keep them straight. Tip them on the left, tip them on the right. So they
That's what
walk.
you do with dogs.
Right, you
Yeah.
guide them. It's just to guide them, right? So, but at the same time, like if they shit or something, you're supposed to scrub or wipe their ass.
Yeah, you keep a scrub brush.
Yeah.
You know, like the car scrub brush. So if they're
so-
pooping when they're walking, you just brush
Yep.
the poop away.
You got to keep
Hold
their
on a
ass
second.
clean.
Hold on a second.
Nope.
So yeah, you brush them clean before the show, and you scrub their ass clean, and then during the show, if they start
You
to
should
drop
bring
a
it up
deuce,
on Google.
If you-
Pig Royalty.
if they were to drop a deuce, you got to scrub their ass clean because they got to be clean during the whole presentation. So if they got like a little bit of dirt on them while running around, you gotta brush it off.
Mm-hmm.
So you guide them around, and it's like whether or not how well you do directing them to
You gotta
walk
do this.
around.
Byron.
Yeah, and then
Byron, look at me. I'm guiding the pig.
right, you're the judge now. If you're the
You're
judge,
touching him, aren't you?
if you're the judge and you're eyeballing this particular pig or whatever,
You have to eyeball.
right. So if I'm guiding,
Today we know today there will be some winners and there will be some losers.
yeah.
We just ask that you give each and every participant the spirit of good sportsmanship. Amen.
Amen.
Amen, baby.
Okay.
Nugget.
Oh, look at
People
these
are very
belt.
different.
Oh, they go for the belt
Belt,
It's
buckle.
like a totally different society.
Drive.
In deep Texas lives a kingdom of show pigs.
The Nugget! What do you want to be? Famous!
Nugget is my
When
favorite.
I grow up, I want to be
It's-
a famous pig shower.
He kind of
It's
looks
very
like a pig.
cutthroat.
The little
In the
fat
pig
kid.
world,
Yeah.
Rumors do spread quickly.
Nugget's my
I did
favorite
not
though.
see
He's
the
what
judge.
10, like 10 or 11, and
This is
he's
like
got the confidence of like a 30-year-old.
dance moms for pigs.
I'm Adele Hoyle.
Yes.
I'm Mackenzie.
That right? That's exactly what I said. It's dance moms for pigs,
wave.
and that's exactly what
Why
it is.
can't you wave? Because it's weird.
And the rival family.
Keely,
Yes.
her senior year, brought in around
If you haven't seen this yet, you gotta check it out. It's on Discovery Plus. You can do it on demand from wherever. Pig Royalty.
Looking to hog the crown
Yeah.
I think our team is good.
in a world.
You love it. Oh, you love it. You all right? You loving it? Patty loves it. It's one of our. We got into it. At first, we thought it was stupid, but it was like so.
Like,
kind of-
oh my God, are we watching episode 2?
Honest to God, anything you watch, the first 5 minutes of the show, you're just, this is the dumbest
soak it in,
fucking
right? You gotta
shit
soak
on-
it in.
And then the next, like, if you have it on demand, it's 20 minutes, 2 episodes. What's gonna happen next with Porker?
Let me tell you where we are now. Looking at dates in Pennsylvania to go see a pig show. Right?
Yes.
Fucking A, man.
We want
I mean, we want to go and watch a full-blown
a pig
thing.
show. Yeah. So
I have to go to the bathroom.
okay.
On that note,
I'm sorry.
do we want to take a quick break or
Well, no, why don't we?
No,
we
we
can
need
end
to
this.
wrap
keep on going? Or
Yeah.
for a little
We'll
bit.
keep
there?
going. and we'll
Don't
wrap
end it
up.
while she's in there peeing because there may or may not be toilet paper.
Oh.
All right, there you go.
Yay! Winner, winner.
Winner, winner, toilet
But yeah, that Pig Royalty, you got to check that out if you haven't. It's definitely worth watch. The first episode's a little slow, but it does get better, and it's pretty cool to watch.
So I just started Ascension. Back in the 1960s,
yeah,
the U.S. government secretly launched tons of people into this ship, interstellar ship, and they're going to the closest Proxima.
Yeah.
Proxima Centauri.
How long is that?
It's like 100-year trip or something like that, and they're 50 years in, and it's weird. So it takes place in present day.
Productive type thing.
Well, it takes place in present day, but then you see the stuff on the ship is 1960s technology, 1960s fashion, 1960s. It's very before the Summer of Love. I mean, we're talking early 1960s when they started all this shit. Extremely unbelievable if you're into the hard science of it. I decided to suspend all of that.
Just enjoy it for what it is.
The first episode starts off with a murder mystery, which is actually the character-driven. Trisha Helfer from Battlestar Galactica. She played Seven, the Cylon 7. And I can get that door if you like.
No, I'm taking my stuff out.
Are you taking stuff?
My.
Got moonshine.
You always want to have some spare left behind. There is a bit of moonshine there. I think we should do some shine next show.
Next show. Not tonight.
Apple cinnamon.
Not tonight.
Thanks, Tess, for the apple cinnamon. Grandpa's Kickaboo Joy Juice. But anyways.
I should put my headphones on.
Ascension is actually a pretty well written show, and the production value is amazing.
What channel is it on?
It's on Amazon.
Is it?
I got to tell you, I like Amazon. I use it for music. I use it for.
This is a new one. You have to try it.
Is that a new one?
Mango and pineapple.
Save a little in the can so I don't have to drink out of your.
I get your jams.
All right, so let's see. What do we got?
Ooh.
This is a collective sparkling hard teas.
It smells great.
Pineapple, mango and pineapple.
Smell it there.
Fucking smells good.
Yeah. No, smell it here. Just does it smell better?
It's a little bit sweeter.
Wow, does it smell good, huh?
It does. I would probably drink that. Now I'm beginning to understand your peach tea fixation.
Yeah, that's
everything had to be peach tea with them. I enjoy no name brand powdered iced tea.
Yeah.
I can drink that all day. Kind of like you and your
4C is
4C is really good because it has more tea flavor. Mm-hmm. We all know it's not tea.
I like anything.
Did you breathe into the glass with your mouth?
You like taste of it? Is that bad?
Right?
Oh.
Is it me?
Nope.
No, it's not, right?
Nope. It's hollow.
But I'm not.
There's nothing. No, there's not. No, well, you are when you. Yeah. There's nothing on the back end of it.
No, I get what you're saying, because it almost
your mouth waters when you smell it.
Yep.
And then you go to taste it,
and it doesn't deliver.
And it's like somebody goes to your tongue.
Right. It's just a slight taste.
Fizzy, yeah.
It's a very slight taste impression, but that's it. So that falls flat.
But that smell is amazing.
It smells good.
It smells great.
I don't think it tastes bad. It's just it doesn't deliver the way you expect.
I bet if you started off drinking that and stuck with that,
probably everything else.
It might be. Maybe you could throw some like Crystal Light in there or something. I don't know.
Crystal meth, whatever works.
Well, hey, she was the big crystal meth. Not crystal meth. Fuck you for making me say that. Crystal Light drinker. Didn't you just mix that with vodka back in the day?
Yes.
That was the solution.
With no water.
Little splash. Splash.
Stop.
What about that little squirty droppy things? You
flavor
those?
things? Oh, yeah.
I don't have that.
I got those.
Yeah. Well, what if you were to like squirt like a bunch of
If
that?
I'm desperate and I don't have seltzer, I will make like iced tea and pour iced tea in my vodka. That's my desperate thing.
Actually, one of the most interesting combinations I ever made was I took it was red Solo cup I poured up to the very first line. You have to have red Solo cups because it gives you, it pretty much measures that shot. There's a line this big of rum, and I poured iced tea over it, mixed it up with ice in it. Fucking amazing drink. I don't know what the hell the name of it is. Iced tea and rum. Let's take a look.
Iron Bomb. There you go. You made it.
Cheesy Long Island.
The Bishops.
That sucks though.
Bosh.
It smells so good.
It does. It doesn't. To me, it doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't, like you guys said. Really, it doesn't deliver the way you expect it.
They call it the backyard iced tea.
To me, it tastes okay, but I mean, I've only been drinking weird melon beers here.
So they call it the backyard sweet tea. I guess that's better than the backdoor sweet tea.
Yeah.
Because otherwise,
well, what's wrong with the back door? You know.
Well, for him, you might get the back door slammed on you.
What is that, stink bug?
Little fucker.
It's funny. I just did that to you. That's
that
why I
stink
pointed
bug?
out.
You sent it over here. Then you fuck you.
What is it?
It's in your drink.
It's a stink bug. What was that?
So I saw 4 of those in my hotel room this weekend.
Well, they're everywhere. That's part of the way living.
Well, I told her.
I explained it to her. This time of year, spring and late fall, they hide and come from the houses. They warm up. They use the
dead of winter. Those motherfuckers are on my TV screen.
But that's because they go into they go into the house for warmth.
Not at the Eagle's Nest.
And then but they just become more active towards the end of the cold, So that's why you're seeing more and more. But
yeah. Well, it's springtime, it's allergy season, and time for the hypochondriacs to think that they all have the Rona. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think I have the Rona. It's just seasonal allergies, everybody. We have coronavirus, which the recovery rate... I don't even think I have that anymore, do I? Oh, I do.
Coronavirus!
The recovery rate is heavily debated. I've been noticing. You get some people say it's a 99% recovery rate from ages 16 to 70. Over 70, it's a little bit lower. We had a massive death toll prior to us recognizing that it was going to be a problem, mainly because there were no one followed any protocols. We did. It was 1918 the last time we had a pandemic. Although there was a pandemic task force. Now people blame Trump for dismantling that.
Right, but like you said, there hadn't been anything since fucking
18. He didn't gut it.
No, didn't we have something for SARS?
Right, you're right. It wasn't gutted. It was absorbed into another agency or something. They basically taken out of the White House.
On paper, it looked like it was gutted.
Right.
But in reality, it just was in a different thing.
Right.
And they, again, just like the rest of the government, were inept in doing what they did. The CDC keeps on changing their newest guideline now, because most of the schools are back 100% out of the hybrid.
Yes,
They're right on there. And I noticed the social distancing has changed from 6 feet to 3 feet.
Yeah.
Conveniently, just in time for the kids to go back to school. Now, it's safe to be 3 feet, but you can't be in a bar after 9:30 p.m. because Corona will get you.
I'm going to go the way I always say. I don't want to go political. I'm going to go political. Right after, you got to love it, days after Biden was elected, suddenly we could reopen things. Suddenly, huge changes after Biden was
I have to disagree with that. What happened was, now, Trump's administration would have done similar, but I think they would have done it.
I think getting stabbed at.
I think they would have done it sooner, but the problem is the other side said, "No, we have to be careful. You're going to. There's billions of people who have died because."
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Is the second Biden did what the Trump administration wanted to do, that everyone bitched about. Don't do.
Biden's doing Trump's work.
Yeah.
You hear about the new wall that's being built?
Oh, yeah. They have such a huge issue at the border.
No, it's not an issue. It's not a crisis.
Right.
It's a challenge.
It's a challenge, right. Yeah, they have National Guard going on. They just all they do is name it differently.
Kamala Harris with going down there and
she just smiles.
Oh wait! I have to finish the Joe
She's
Biden.
got a great smile.
I have to
She's got a great
She's
smile.
An awful cackle, but you've seen her on every radio show that she does. But I would need to finish the Joe Biden imitation here. Go down. I charge her to go down and take charge of the whatever.
Whatever it is, I forget what she's gonna do.
I lost my place in the
Yeah,
paper.
she's gonna be president of the year anyway. So.
Our past two presidents, past 3, 4, 5. I mean,
bitch.
It's been 2 decades, 3 decades since we've had a president who can talk off the cuff.
And who would that be?
Reagan. Bush.
Oh my God.
Bush Sr. could talk off the cuff.
He could.
And sound intelligent.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton there. Oh. He just kind of talks.
I'll tell you what, though, he was my favorite Democrat.
Why? Because he got a Hummer in the.
You know what? He also he stood up strong for immigration reform. A lot of the rules that people from Obama/Biden bitched about were rules that Clinton made, right? Yeah. You know, so
because Joe Biden was pushing Congress back then to go for those laws, and then he had the 3 strikes laws, and now he's oh no, we need to get rid of those things.
So everything that like Biden said he's against or whatever in his campaign, he was part of fighting for. Yeah. You know, same thing.
But it doesn't matter.
You gotta fight for your right.
It's like it's like remaking a movie and doing it poorly. Red Dawn. The original Red Dawn was fantastic because
we're about to live that soon.
It could have been real.
Yeah.
Because Cuba was in bed with the Russians, and they could have come in from the north and the south and split the country right in two. That was a plausible, I'm sure, threat in
Was the original Red Dawn with Patrick Swayze?
Yes, it was. And the Brat Pack, they called them.
Yes, I love them. They're my favorite.
It was a fantastic movie. The second movie...
I heard that.
The second movie just sucked ass. It was confusing as to who the enemy was and what exactly was going on.
But what people don't realize is directly due north of Alaska is thousands upon tens of thousands of Russian troops and equipment on a huge military base. And why?
They're waiting.
They're waiting. And that's the thing, you know, we have the whole shit stirring with China.
They're drunk, but they're waiting.
Yeah, the whole shit stirring with China.
Vodka.
Russia is directly north of us, waiting to crawl down.
North and south.
Yeah, north and south, waiting to invade. And honestly, if they were to invade today, right now, we'd be fucked. People don't realize we'd be fucked.
Right, well, obviously they're not doing it.
If I know,
not yet.
We're lucky
because they don't need to. They don't feel a threat from us.
The thing
right?
is,
it's not about being a threat.
It wasn't a threat.
They could make us Russia tomorrow.
It wasn't a threat. It was posturing on Trump's part, which kept things in lockstep with the way
so
that
we're not on the radar that much then.
No, we aren't.
We are now.
No. Now we've bumped up to easy target.
Oh yeah, easy target now. That's what
you got a meat puppet in the White House, and you got Kamala Harris, who she wasn't elected as vice president. It took Joe Biden to throw her on the ticket to get her elected.
For some people to think, like I said, if Russia were to invade right now, it would take probably hours to activate any Air Force, National Guard, Air Guard.
You're being polite. Days.
Yeah. You know, and that was like during 9/11 when they activated the Air National Guard to get some jets up in the air.
It was Cape Cod.
But wasn't it like an hour?
No, it was 45, half hour, 45 minutes. But the thing is, they had to take off and fly. But the thing, I would say
For what, 3 jets, I think it was?
It was Massachusetts that had the first planes in the air. And they got there after the second plane had hit. And the thing is, there was so much confusion because at the same exact time, they were doing an exercise up in Crystal Palace there in Colorado.
Again, it's like, you know, like I said, I think it was 3 planes or whatever, 5, whatever jets. That's it. If Russia would invade right now with thousands of soldiers, we're fucked. And, you know, as Patty said,
Another great
they don't
movie.
see us as a threat. It's not about being a threat. It's about them just taking the country because they can't.
Another great movie that should never be remade, but just re-released, is War Games.
Yep. Yeah.
Shall we play a game?
That's right.
You know,
Love that movie. Love
And-
Ali Sheedy. Ali Sheedy in the yeah.
She was amazing in that, and that was one of her first movies, I think.
And like,
Or no, did it come right after Breakfast Club? Because was that 85?
No, this is long before.
Is War Games 83?
something like that, probably 83, 84. I think it's 84. But, like, you know, the War Games, things
on a
like that are
second,
not
ready?
far-fetched.
Yes, they do. How can I talk? It's not a real voice.
I had a computer that talked back at when this was done. 1983.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good guess.
So that was first, and then
Then
was Breakfast
85
Club.
was Breakfast Club.
And then after that was St. Elmo's Fire.
Right.
But as, you know, people say, as quote, a fictional movie, that's not far-fetched.
But it was a scenario
You know?
that was bandied around, I'm sure, just like E.T., because the government is trying to get prepared for almost anything that could
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Will the government ever be able to act on that?
What was the name of the computer?
In what?
Oh.
War Games.
Whopper. W-O-P-E-R.
No.
Yeah, but then
No, what was the
it
password then?
No, it was
It was his son's name.
Yeah,
Yes.
the son's name. I
That's
forget
what
what
I
it
meant.
was. But,
I can't remember the son's name, but the name of the computer was the Whopper. W-O-P-R. War Operations.
I don't know.
Jonathan? No.
Program assistant.
Let's see.
Like Russia recently came out. There was something that they have set up. They've got it established where it's programmed that something or someone or something can still hit their nuclear button even if they're late.
War Operation Plan Response, pronounced Whopper. Programmed to continuously run war simulations and learn over time. Computer starts a simulation that briefly convinces the military personnel at NORAD that actual Soviet nuclear missiles are inbound. And it's nuclear, not nuclear.
Yeah.
There is no U at the end.
All right, so what was the password?
Whopper computer password.
Or the guy's password? Not Jonathan. It was like what was his son's name?
Stephen Falcon. What's
the doctor, right? Stephen
Joshua.
Joshua.
So, greetings, Professor Falcon.
Yeah.
I loved that because at the time we didn't have. Oh, we did. We had a modem. Never
IBM?
used it successfully. No, we had a Texas Instruments TI 99/4A.
At your house?
Yes, we had the voice module system. We had my game spoke. You know, when a guy got killed, they went. And it was very
game over.
It was basically like. Well, it had
Texas
female
Instruments,
voices.
yeah.
It had male voices. Let's see.
I just had Atari.
Had a
Man,
Tandy,
I loved Atlantis.
Tandy computer.
I loved Atlantis.
So this was this was the actually that's kind of the sound that was used for parsec. Forgive the noise in the background, but that's what a computer. There was a ton of
Fire to begin.
Oh.
Alien craft advancing.
Oh my god.
Tank. Tank.
Yeah.
And he just got killed. But that's what this.
Alien craft advancing.
Man, do you remember Atlantis though?
No.
Didn't that come with Atari? I think it came with Atari.
Yeah.
I mean, so much came with Atari. The first,
No,
the
you got
first-
one game.
yeah, the first game that came with Atari was Combat. That
I
was the
got
tanks.
maybe I got Combat and Atlantis.
Well, you could have gotten. There were different packages that they had offered at different times, and then Sears made their own version of the Atari 2600, which was I don't remember. It wasn't the Telstar system because I had the Telstar system, and that one day my brother and sister were playing it, and it smoked it. Literally, the board just a little puff. My brother was like, "There's a little puff of smoke," and it was gone. Of course, his voice was a lot higher back then. Little puff of smoke, it was gone. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because it came with these controllers that you could, it had twisty controllers, and it had the biggest thing that attracted me: the gun. It was a 6-shooter, like a Colt Peacemaker gun. Which once my brother and sister smoked the motherboard on the game, there was no other games. You flipped through with a switch to get to the different games. You had Pong, table tennis, hockey.
You had to go all the way through again.
And what's that?
You toggle through it, and you had to, if you missed it,
you got to go all the way back. Yeah, and then, but the thing is, I cut the cord, and the gun, it looked pretty real. I mean, it was, you pull back the hammer and fire it and all that, and I used that for a toy gun for years afterwards. 'Cause, I mean, back when we were kids, we played a game called Guns. We just ran around killing each other. I don't believe that any of us actually ever really did kill somebody.
No.
Oh God.
No.
But no, I mean, like later on in life, because we played with guns, we did not go all.
I mean, you might have. You might have almost got killed when you're like, you ran into something blindly, but that was your own fault.
Yeah, but no, seriously, no one became a serial killer because we played with guns. We played with guns. Now guns are.
Oh, now they associate that if you get a squirt gun, that you're teaching a kid violence.
Well, in the city of Marlboro, squirt guns are illegal to purchase and sell. Jerry Spratt, who was the safety officer, that job morphed into the DARE officer when the war on drugs happened. And we can pretty much say the war on drugs is over. Drugs won.
To me, but it's never been a war, quote, the war on drugs. To me, it's always been chipping away at it. You know what? Because
no, there was no war. It was a one-sided stopgap put in place to make it look like the government was doing something. We had the DEA pop up in the 70s, and then we started watching Cops in the 80s with people kicking in doors. Okay?
When you have... I'm trying.
Bad boys.
But if you think about it, over the years, they've, between the DEA and local law enforcement, state, whatever, they've done billions... They've seized billions of dollars in drugs. Mm-hmm. And while, yes, they have, the war keeps going on.
In the meantime, trillions were still sneaking through.
But still because of the risk involved.
It's like a dam that was built by the government.
It keeps the price. If they do nothing, the price is dirt cheap. Think about it.
Right,
the price is dirt cheap.
But now we're paying for it by giving the junkies needles and safe places so that they don't kill themselves.
That's the libs' problem. Again.
No, it's our problem. We're paying for it.
Again, but the libs are the ones who decide to pay for it.
They decide to make us pay for it.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Did you vote this year?
Did I do? No, I did not.
No, I wouldn't. I didn't vote. I was not going to be held responsible for what happened.
I don't hear you bitching anymore then.
I'll always bitch.
Oh, no, we can bitch. Because we're not to blame for the shit that we're in.
Yep.
We always voted the right way.
Yep.
We voted for the lesser of two evils. No, seriously.
I cannot get into a political discussion with you two because I don't believe in a lot of what you say. I'm sorry. I don't. I think you're very right wing. Is that...
Farted.
No. Or a Republican.
Well, that's...
Barf.
But that's...
Barf.
I would say...
Barf.
I think
I'm not saying...
I know you say that, but I think you're more conservative than you think you are. And for whatever reason, I don't know, you have it in your head that you're...
What do you do with your spare
Democrat,
change?
which...
I save it.
You don't just give it to the homeless on the street?
No.
I
put it in a bucket in the house.
You're not a Democrat. So that's the problem. The mind, your thought,
you just throw
Democrat,
So a left-leaning person will throw...
you stink. Oh, vomit.
I farted.
Fuck, I'm opening the window.
It stinks.
Oh, God, is that locked?
All right, well, we got to end this soon.
Yeah, I got to go to bed.
She's got to go to bed and sleep all day.
Next time, maybe we'll debate the...
No, then I'm staying home.
No, we'll...
You two do politics versus Byron and Bubba. Petty Cakes will stay home and eat bonbons.
Yeah, he does stink.
And have a beverage by myself.
Oh, Oh, where is the end?
Thank you. I got the bumper seal of approval.
Oh, where is the closing?
Still approval by one.
Oh, don't worry. She lets one go later. I don't know.
I'm going to let one go now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah? Don't trust it.
Never trust a fart when you're on keto.
All right. Don't say it's over. Let's go. Get up.
Oh, you
All right.
stained your drawers.
Ah, I
So-
did not.
Beer, it does the body good.
Oh. So a friend of mine, I'm not going to mention his name because they do listen to the
Drunk
show.
Dog,
But his brother used to sing a song
Steve
called
the Virginian.
Skidapitta.
Fuck is
Skidapitta in the underwear. Skidapitta in the underwear. Skid marks in the underwear.
yeah.
And he used to say, his older brother used to try.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Good intonation.
Thank
there.
you
That
very
was,
much.
yeah, golf clap. All right. There's a little stink to the belches going on here, too.
that's
What
where we
the
are.
fuck is
We
going
got a
on?
rough crowd tonight.
Wow!
Oh, my God. Look at that. Who knew? It's time to close.
We did it.
Time to close our ass cheeks.
You know why it's time to close? Because I'm starting to... That's why you did that. Said your eyes would tear up with your own gases.
No. Well,
He's hurting over there, huh? Why?
All right, everybody.
Oh.
Perhaps next time
sick?
we can have a discussion with patty cakes and have her not understand it's actually a political. Okay.
New night with your
Let's
teeth.
try this again.
First day with your teeth.
Perhaps next time we can have a little discussion with patty cakes and have it be political, but have her not know.
no,
it's
what you do is
I do know it's political.
what we do is we bring out a Democrat checklist of sort and say, ask her, do you believe in this, and we'll find out. I think she's more middle.
I think she's
middle.
more middle than
She's more
anyone
middle.
thinks.
Yeah, and I don't think she realizes that. She's just Democrat. Why? Because I always have been.
It's
is the
not
answer.
Democrat.
I've
It's-
always been a Democrat.
Doesn't know
That's
why.
fine, but that's fine.
I didn't vote for George Bush though.
I did. I don't think
Is he
anybody voted
Democrat?
for him. I'm not sure.
I voted for Clinton.
When
think a lot of
George
people-
Bush.
I voted for Obama. I voted for.
Well, you only voted for Clinton because you thought you were voting for the George Clinton.
I
in the
thought he was
park.
badass, man.
But it also
no,
goes
you
back.
thought no. Hold on a second.
He
You
was
thought
fired.
it was George Clinton in the Parliament Funkadelic, and
Oh,
I would have
yeah.
voted for him to be president. Are you kidding me?
Him and Bootsy Collins.
She is what I call 80s Democrat, which really is today's Republican.
I
But
farted.
and I think she doesn't realize that because
Ladies and gentlemen,
like
we
she
may
says,
be
I
dead.
voted for Obama. She voted for a lot of people because she's Democrat. That's just what she does. But she
No,
doesn't.
I like what they said.
Okay, well, we'll go over that then. Maybe we'll pull up some of their old
I
campaign.
loved Bill
We
Clinton.
should pull
though.
up, like, we should pull.
Loved Bill
We could
Clinton.
pull up, and like I said, I like Clinton too.
You did?
I did
Would you vote for him today?
probably.
I would too.
But again, many of his views are. He's got a lot of his views were very conservative
Yeah.
compared to today's standards. So
Well, but they had to be.
yeah. All right, blast it. Let's go. We're out. Thanks for joining us.
All right, everybody.
We murdered this shit.
We would like
pew.
to thank you all for putting up with our bullshit for the past 2 hours, 42 minutes.
2 hours.
What?
Supposed to be a 90-minute
10
show.
seconds.
Supposed to be a 90-minute show.
We got to drink and then all of a
90-minute
sudden
show. We
Patty
had
went nuts.
there's a whole lot of beer cans and shit here.
That's a lot. I gotta go home.
That's another problem.
She's
that
gotta
we're
go
gonna have
home
to
and
have.
sleep all day tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for listening to the Wicked Pissah Show. I'm Bishop Byron.
I'm Bob.
I'm Patty Cakes.
Hey,
it's
things
not-
you
I can't
remember
remember
that.
my name. From
And it's
it.
not my fault. He's an asshole.
It's your fault. You're an asshole.
I approve this message.
Yeah, I'm just here to love, baby. Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, I needed to bring it up. I'm sorry, I needed to bring that forward a little bit.
Bumper gonna love you, baby.
Oh my God, I
He
can't.
has full.
As you go. Right.
He has full clout. No,
Yeah.
with credit. Do whatever.
Bye.
Oh, yeah. Music provided by Hard Number 9.
Post-game show is brought to you by Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.